Okay, hey guys, hey everybody, let me see. Okay, hey just Andrea, hey Miss Gerald, hey the church lady. Listen, listen, bitch, listen. You cannot tell me what the fuck to say or not say. You cannot tell me that I'm obsessed with a bitch because I commented on what she does. She is a crazy, delusional nutcase. She is 52, 53, however old the fuck she is, and acting like a little kid. She is acting like a fucking idiot, giggling like a stupid 5 year old every single time. Oh, stop! Stop! No, don't do that! No, no, stop! Fuck you! You can't tell me when to talk about stuff and when not to. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? And like I say every fucking time, if I feel like commenting on something, I am gonna fucking comment on it. Go suck yourself. Who the hell are you? Who are these stupid people? Why don't you go finish sucking the farts out of her nasty, stinking arse before you come over here talking to me? How about you do that? How about that? Go fucking finish sucking the stinking farts. Go get your straw, get whatever you need, get your plungers too, get whatever you need so you can finish getting the shit out of her ass before you come and talk to me. Okay. Why are you so obsessed with me? Why the hell are you so fucking obsessed with me, bitch? Why do you watch me? That's the next question. Why the fuck do you watch me if you got a problem with me? Haven't I been encouraging you bitches to unsubscribe? You think I fucking care about numbers over here? You think so? If I did, I'll be on here worrying about how many people are watching me or not, or worrying about begging fucking money over here like the little slut monkey that you watch over here. Okay, go talk to that little slut monkey over there and don't fucking talk to me. Okay, don't worry about me. I keep telling you guys, don't worry about me because I'm not worried about myself. You're taking on too much. You're taking on too much. You hear me? These dumb bitches. I wonder how much money you're getting paid for capping for the little bitch. When she was over there talking about people being drunk, were you saying anything to her in her fucking chat? So what? Now she's fucking a drunk bitch like her. I'm pretty sure those two are under the influence of something. When that bitch is over there talking badly about anybody in the sector, do you fucking say anything to her when you're in her fucking chat? No, you can't, because guess what? You'll get blocked because you can't say how you fucking feel over there. Okay, so if when she's talking badly about people and you don't have the nerve to say shit, don't say shit to anybody who wants to also give her the same fucking treatment. Come kiss me asshole. Go suck out my body wall, dirty zoto peg. Kiss me ass and go. Me not afraid of none of you over here, so no day, no time, no hour, no time. You hear what I say? Stop worrying about me and go suck something and leave me alone. Go suck something and leave me a bumble clock alone. My business with none of you know. My business with none of you know. What wanna watch me for? What the fuck wanna a bumble clock watch me for? Me did ask none of you if you watch me. We don't have whole heap of different channel if you go watch. We don't have whole heap of different dirty pussy if you go suck. What wanna watch me for? No sorry for me. No worry about me. When you come like when so far up the little dirty bitch asshole and not even know when she had do nothing wrong. Or when she has steer in a death and destruction and not say nothing to her. Don't say nothing to me. When you don't have the mouth to say nothing to her and I say nothing to Bumbleclap me, not say nothing to me. Don't say anything to me. Mind on the business. It is so unfortunate that some people on here they don't know these strangers, they don't know them, but they seem to have this. I don't know if it's an unwritten contract or something. I don't know, an unseen contract that we don't know about that you're caping for them like fucking soldiers. They don't even know you. They'll probably pass you on the roads when you're over here capping for them. Do not follow me up. If you have a problem, work on it, take it to God. I am not God. I cannot help you. If you got a problem, go walk it out with your mama. Go walk it out with somebody. No come over here come say shit to me. You hear what I say? No come over here come say nothing to me. Cause when they look a dirty bitch a chat about every single somebody over here and a bomber clock nothing for say so no say not a ras to me. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. Piece of shit. This bitch has been on here for 2, 3 years terrorizing people, talking about everybody she's seen, talking about people's relationship, talking about people, even had the nerve to talk about what Pizarro was doing with her husband and whatever online. But yet still she with this little drunk buzz, this little drunk man. This man clearly has mental issues the way he acts. Clearly has some kind of issues. And it's like dealing with a child. Oh no, don't do that. No, don't say that. No, don't do this. No. Bitch. The hell? That's a man? That is a man? Are you saying that's a man? You are lying. You have got to be kidding me. You're telling me that's a man? Where you have to be worried about what they're going to say, what they're going to do. She is so jittery and nervous around him every minute. Always wondering what he's gonna do, what's he gonna say. No, don't say that, babe. No, don't say that, babe. Like two fucking dumb kids on the influence of something. This junkie crew, I tell you, that has been over here. These junkie people that have been on here for the longest time. I don't understand why you don't see a junkie. When you see them, you don't know them. You don't see the signs. You don't see the behavior. That's normal. That's normal. That is something I'm supposed to be jealous over. That is somebody I'm supposed to be obsessed with. When I'm positively sure, I am 100% sure. I don't have to ask, I don't got to knock on heaven's door and ask Jesus Christ anything. I know I am living better than Tracy. I know that. For a fact, I know that. I am not asking you nothing. I know that for a fact. So when you little bitches come over here talking about people are obsessed with Tracy, check again. You have got to be kidding me. Go check again. I know me I talk to. I know me I can't me. I know me I talk to. I know me I talk to. I must somebody else. I know me. I can't me. Tracy I don't know me have. I mean I have to watch her. That is why I watch other channel and when them comment me can talk in the comment I have to watch our bumbleclot channel. Me no go over there. I don't go over there. Me no go over there. Me not interested. If you click or if you go up on our channel, me no subscribe over there so me now watch you look a dirty pussy girl so don't bother with me. Don't bother with me. And stop. Don't come over here come right now in my comment section to me go suck your mother and go. And I'm done. I don't understand these people. I really don't. Hold on 1 second. Dirty grass mind, you know. Like I was saying, like I was saying, this bitch has been on here well for as long as I was over there. Um, she was always miserable, uneasy, on edge, pretending to be happy, pretending to have dick. And nobody who was getting dick down on the regular would be on YouTube that often, every day, watching everybody, commenting on everybody, being in everybody's chat and all of that shit, and claiming to be happy. She was not getting dick. And that is why she had so much time to be trying to dox people, to be calling the police on herself, to be calling people's homes, to be trying to, do everything to show how uncomfortable and miserable her life was. You see how she was doing, talking about people's children, the works, you name it. She was doing all those negative stuff and pretending she had a man. She's never had a man for at least from what I see and observe, 3 years. So now that she finally got access to some dick online, This is why the bitch is acting so dumb. Every 2 words. No, babe. No, babe. Don't do that, babe. No, what are you saying, babe? Are you saying, babe? Oh, please. She's stigmatized. She's a desperate bitch. That's what she is. She's a desperate bitch. Desperate for dick, she flew for it. She has learned the ropes from MU because MU just pulled a stunt like this with Envy over there. So she's learning. She saw the views, she saw the numbers, she saw it as an easy. And this bitch had the nerve to talk about when Goosey used to be, oh, she's always laughing about everything she says. Like, what the fuck are you doing over there now? Every 2 words. No, Rob. No, babe. No, don't say that. Girl, please. Girl, bye. Look at that man. That's some cat you got there, girl. That is some cat you got there. That is some. Would you? I could never see my mom, my aunts, my sister. No female. Do you see a female in your family dating somebody with the likes of Rob? Do you see yourself? Be truthful. And all those people talk. Oh, she's happy. Leave her alone. She's happy. You see happiness there. The only happiness I could say is she's finally getting some dick. That's the only happiness there. That's no real relationship. Does that look like a real relationship with all that nervous laugh she does around him every couple minutes? Does that look like a real relationship? Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to the bitch. She's not happy. She's stigmatized. That's what she is. And nobody can tell me shit. Maybe you guys should be happy because at least you would stop doxing people now and stop talking badly about people and whatever, because finally she's getting some dick in her life, so her mood may change. Desperate, nasty, dumb bitch. Can you imagine? Can you imagine your family dating somebody like him and that's her prize? And I said this before and I'll say it the fuck again. She was always talking about Rico and how he was drunk and this and whatever. Look at her prize. Look at her catch over there, drunk bastard she's with. Look at the drunk bitch. And oh, oh, on here, groping her chest, putting his hand in her, talking about. It's like he was acting, like when you go to a clown show and they have to make most of the few minutes they have. The moment she clicked the like the live button, it was on, it was action. Let me do this. Oh, let me walk past every minute. Let me do this. Oh, let me do this to her. Ooh, under the table, groping her thing, talking about how she needs to wash her pussy good and stuff. That's your man, girl. That's your man. You have got to be kidding me. Nasty bitch. You both are nasty, like I said before. Nasty fucking bitches. That man clearly has mental issues. Clearly. That is not normal behavior. I don't want to be around no man where I'm always going to have to, oh no, don't say that. Oh no. No, no, babe. No. Oh no, babe. Oh my babe. No. You are got to be kidding me. Look a dirty girl. Nasty bitch. That's what you are, a nasty bitch. Two nasty bitches. At one point, I heard in the video when he was saying something about, oh, even she was saying something about him being clean and whatever. And she said, no, I throw stuff all around the place. You're a nasty bitch. Didn't you see? Look at the body language between the two bitches when you see them. Look at the body language and tell me what you see. Look at the body language. And you're going to tell me they're 100% comfortable around each other? One is uncomfortable because she never knows what is going to come out of his mouth or what he's going to do while on camera. She never knows what's going to come out of his mouth. So she has this nervous laugh. No, babe. Oh, no, babe. Oh, no, babe. And clearly, the other one is so happy to be with her because guess what? His subscription numbers have been growing. How much money are you gonna, well, apart from Cash App and Super Chats, how much real good money are you getting for these videos while you have to act like a stupid clown on here? Why do you have to act like a whole clown on here? Both of them are acting like a clown. They are both acting like clowns. Man, I was watching that shit over by Pizarro. Well, most of it, not all. And I had to keep going out and coming in. I had to keep going out because it's like secondhand embarrassment. That is, oh my God, I'm almost throwing up in my mouth right now. I'm repulsed. Hold on. Oh, no. I need something minty. The thought of it all. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Hold on. Man, I'm not gonna lie. It's like I want to throw up in my mouth. I'm not lying. The thought of the man was under the table or wherever he was on the floor, it's like, oh, lights, camera, action. Let's act a fool on here. Are you gonna tell me that that's your prized possession? That's your man? Look on the screen. Is that your man? Oh yeah, it's mine. He's mine. That's your man. That is some trophy you got there. Look at his behavior on camera. No, babe, don't say that, babe. And this bitch has been using, she wants to say murder, she says erder. She wants to say X, sex, she says X. And she's been butchering the words and so on her channel so she could, remain monetized. But then that Negro, that man comes on her page and acting a total mess. And she could barely say shit to him. She has to be, oh no, babe, don't say that. You can't say that. No, no, no. Are you serious? Are you for real? She doesn't even like people. I don't know if she still does it cuz I'm telling you I don't go over there. She doesn't even want to say certain words for fear of being demonetized. But at the end of the day, she's over there and that's the way he's acting on her page. You have got to be kidding me. I came on here because of one person, well, a few persons actually. Don't say shit to me because it's they're with a mod stick. I don't get no type of insurance and whatever. So the fact that I used to mod for the bitch almost 3 years doesn't mean shit to me if a little fucking blue wrench was taken. As a matter of fact, it wasn't taken. I told her to remove it. Don't you ever forget that shit. I told her to take it off. There's email. I sent the bitch an email. So don't tell me that, oh, you're so obsessed with her. You keep talking about her. What the fuck did you say when she was talking about me? What did you say when she was over there on her fucking live talking about me? Did you say, no, Tracy, you can't do that. That girl has been modding for you and supporting you for how many years? You didn't say shit. Did you say any of that? Did you tell her that she was a selfish bitch? Did you say that she was acting unreasonable or irrational? No, you didn't say that shit. But when I come over here on my own fucking channel and say what the fuck I want, you're gonna come over here, come telling me about how much I am obsessed with a bitch. You are obsessed with me. Because the moment myself and others stepped away from her, you should have stepped away from me too. Why the fuck are you still subscribed to me? Why are you still subscribed? Why are you so obsessed with me up here in my bushes watching me? Why are you still stinking up my fucking bushes? Why the hell are you still stinking up my bushes? Leave me the fuck alone. Okay. Go mind the business that pays you. And don't talk about people being bitter or whatever over her. That's a whole human being I've never met in my life. Why the hell would I be obsessed with her or hurt about her when I move the fuck on from her? Hurt about what? About who? Not with my self esteem that I got going on here. You have got to be kidding. Do I look like I need any validation from anybody over here? You have got to be kidding me. Do I look like I need anybody on here to give me the go ahead to feel good about myself? You have got to be kidding me. Go fuck yourself. I keep telling you, go find something to suck. I keep telling you. I keep telling you, you unhappy bitches. Stop capping for somebody who doesn't care about you, who doesn't know you, and may block you if you say something wrong in her chat. And you're over there trying to prove like you're some soldier for the bitch. Are you a part of her army? Are you? Is that what's happening? Stop worrying about me. I keep telling you, stop fucking worrying about me. Stop worrying about me. I keep telling you. Dumb bitch. Talking about she had a man. You could have never had a man all these years people have been. These people have got to be some new people from the other sector that's talking like this. Couldn't be the older people who were watching her for years. Because there's no way she had a man and was acting the way she does. That's why she's been so unhappy and miserable. That is the reason. That is the reason. So now she's like a giddy schoolgirl, and the man is disrespecting her so much on here. And you're calling that love? That's love? That's some toxic love right there, if you asked me. Has to be some toxic love. Acting like two kindergarten children. That type of behavior is not that behavior normal to you guys? That's normal behavior? That is not normal behavior what you witnessed over there. That is not normal behavior. Oh, they're so in love. I'm so happy for what? Who knows what's going to happen 5 out of the 7 days he's over there? Who knows what's going to happen next? What pictures is he taking as proof when she's sleeping or whatever? And then we hear come couple months time he's exposing something. You have got to be kidding me. The moment she knocked head with that junkie over there and she's a part of the junkie crew, she's been doing a lot of junkie stunts. That's what she's been doing. Pulling a lot of junkie stunts. And it started when she started showing her tits on here. We know she's behind the camera for years without turning that camera on. And the moment she decided to start coming on camera, you know why. You know why. And you know who is encouraging that junkie type behavior. You know who. You know. You know. And it's the same pattern she's following as MU. The same pattern. It's the same pattern. She was behind the camera for so long, and she started coming on out here, showing her titties like MU does, and all of that shit. Flying out to meet men and stuff. Something she has always spoken badly about with other people. The people who are supporting now have got to be new supporters. They have got to be new subscribers because everybody who was following her long enough knows how she spoke about Clyde Eva when Clyde Eva flew out to go meet whoever it was from the black sector. You know how she was there doing her commentary on it and talking down on the girl. So when people who are no longer over there in her so-called camp open their mouths to say shit, you can't tell nobody nothing. Don't tell me shit. Don't tell me shit. You hear me? Don't tell me shit. And don't tell me what I can comment on or not comment. So she could talk about every single body. She could watch everybody's channel and talk about what they do. But nobody can click the live button on their channels and talk about what she does. Fuck you. Where them people rascal come from? Where them come from? Who no? Who no? Me not understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. So she can be at liberty to talk about everybody's relationship, talk about everybody's life, ridicule other people, talk down on other people. But look at her grand prize that she won over there. Look at her grand prize. That's her grand prize. The only thing I know that guy for is his perm hair style that I've seen. I don't even remember whose channel it was on. And the only other thing I remember him for is throwing up on himself. What else does he have? That's her sex symbol over there. That's her idea of greatness. That's her standard over there. I'm pretty sure there are real women over here in the sector that aspire to have better type of dudes than that. That could not be it. No way. And then out of the blue, you also talk about people like Lovely Love. Lovely Love is married, bitch. She has a whole husband. Younger than her, yes. But isn't the dude you're with now younger than you? So every single person she talks badly about, she does the same fucking thing. Everybody she talks badly about, she gets herself in similar positions with. Talk bad about Rico. She's dating a drunk. Talk bad about Lovely Love. She's dating someone younger too. The bitch ain't married either, but Lovely Love is married. She's in a whole relationship with her own man. You see what I'm saying? Talking about people's home when you only live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I don't. I do not live in a 1-bedroom, girl. I can move around in this bitch. You hear me? Girl, please. Every single person she talks badly about, I don't know if it was jealousy all this time, because now she's doing the exact same thing. Talk about Clyde Eva flying out for dick. There she goes, flying out for dick. You see what I'm saying? She is desperate for dick. Desperate for dick. She's desperate for dick. So she saw it hurt. She was all wet all this time before she even met the guy. And on the first interaction you meet somebody, the first thing you're doing is fucking. And not only that, it's your own pussy. It hasn't worked for a couple years. That's fine. I get it. But the first time you meet the dude, you're having sex, and you got to come on here and tell people. You got to come on here and tell people what you've been doing or not doing or how you was. I even heard about people eating people's ass. And in any guy I'm dating who asks to put his face where fucking shit comes from, I am leaving him on. I am leaving him instantly. The fuck your face doing where shit comes out? Go suck yourself, girl. The fuck you doing where my ass is? There's no dick going there, there's no face going there, and it doesn't matter how clean I shower 2 3 times a day. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with cleanliness. Shit comes out of that. Fuck you mean, nasty bitch, nasty slut bucket, nasty cum guzzler, nasty slut monkey. You, fuck you, and fuck all of those bitches who keep coming over here putting comments in my comment section. Fuck you. Are you getting paid? Is she paying you? Because I know I wasn't getting paid over there. So are you a star? Are you getting paid? You getting paid, boo? Are you getting paid? Fuck you mean. Nasty ass man. That's your prize, right? Whatever. Let me come back to this chat right here. I'm done talking. That's enough. I just came on here to say I said what I said, and what? Why are you watching my tiny little channel? My poor oh my god, my poor little channel. You're over here watching me doing my little commentary. Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't like me. You don't like what comes with me. You don't like nothing about me. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? But you're still over here, bitch. The bitch still comes over here in my clouds too. I can tell you that. In the same way she dropped down in Heat Waves chat the other day mistakenly. Didn't even realize, and I didn't even block the bitch because I don't be doing that because it's not my channel. I don't. I really think before I block people because I had to make her show her ass up over there so people could see that she's still sub to everybody who she claims she hates or she's done with. She still come over here. Even when I stopped talking to the bitch, she used to be in my clouds and then go hit live and talk about what I was doing over here. Fuck you. See, I don't need attention from some of you bitches over here. I'm quiet okay. I am quiet okay. I am very okay. I don't need shit from none of you over here. Fucking bitch. Look a dirty drunker. I look at I keep saying this. He's like a dirty drunker. Bumbleclot drunker there. Me can't bother. Come over here. And then the funny part of it is when they're done, they're doing like whole celebrity tours going to different channels. Going to do interviews. Oh my god, the celebrities went to do their interviews when they were done making a fool of themselves over on the channel. They went to do whole interviews. The stars, the YouTube stars, presenting Ratchet Love. They even went out. She was in Pizarro's bushes today and dropped down in Pizarro's bushes. In her chat today. Why? Guess why? Because they were saying something about Rob. They were saying something about how abusive he seems to be based on how he was doing, like holding her throat and all of that thing, all of that. And the bitch dropped down to say she's fine and nothing is wrong and whatever, whatever, because a few people were concerned about how he acts and stuff. But guess what? She didn't drop down no other time when they were slaughtering her, but she's already taken up for the guy because she doesn't want people to have a bad impression of him. So that's when she dropped down. You see what I'm saying? People like these love being in toxic relationships and acting like they're all happy. I tell you, these people are not happy. They are not happy. When they come on here terrorizing people, wanting to dox people, wanting to show up and show out like monkeys performing at a circus so people can watch them and their subscriber numbers can go up and their watch time hours can go up. They are not happy with themselves. They are not happy. There is no inward happiness. There is nothing that speaks happiness to me when I watch you. You are not happy. And people who keep drinking and getting drunk to try and drink away their issues, like that person she's with, he's obviously unstable. He is not stable. A person like that, you're with them, you're going to always be worried about what they're going to do. You're always going to worry because he's always saying stuff and doing crazy stuff around you when he's awake. When you're awake, what would he do when you're sleeping? I would be on edge dealing with somebody like that because he clearly has mental issues. Girl, talking about people like a dog and you're doing dog shit. You look a mongrel. Look a mongrel dog. Dirty bumbleclot mongrel gal. Come chamba. Come. Look here. Look here. Someone wanna just leave me alone here. Wanna leave me alone and go on when I go. Don't stop over here, sir. Keep driving. Keep moving. Don't stop over here. I keep telling you, I never ask for you to come over here. I never ask for you to come over here. I never ask for it. I never send for you. I never call for you. Only kind of like people and I come over here still. Once me no like somebody, me no watch them. If me no like you, me no watch you. If me not interested in your channel and me unsubscribe, me no watch you. Me even type in the name, go in your clothes, go sit down watch you. Because once me done, me done. I saw me stay. Me no come over here for nobody bomber clock like me. So if you don't like me, go on I go. Fuck. Come over here with a fuck road and like a dirty, miserable pussy. Someone want a pussy a drain and before I go a doctor, go fix on yourself and come over here and try find fault with people. No go. Dirty bongo, no go. Anyways, I think I'm done now. Let me go back to the chat for real this time. Okay. Hey, the church lady. Hey, random crafting gamer. Hey, views of you. Hey, the rehab admin. Hey, behind the scenes. Hey, Rose. Hey, Isaiah. Hey, Slide. Hey, everybody coming in. I think I'm done talking about that shit over there. I can't believe I'm even talking about it because I said I'm going to stick to my content only and stop dealing with like negative stuff on here. I said I'm just going to focus on my type of stuff that I do over here and not be too, engrossed in some of the crap that happens in the sector. Of course, I'm still watching. So if I saw something and I want to talk about it, I'm doing it. Who the hell are you to tell me what not to do? Of course, she's walking on eggshells, Bennett, Rose. Of course she is. She is. She has learned. Destiny phone got chuck off in my body hole. Where you come over here for? Why you over here? Destiny phone. Where you do over here, sir? You don't have a body hole if you got chuck up in her. You don't have one. You don't have Tracy body hole if you got chuck up in her. Where you come over here for? Me did ask for you. Who sent for you? Anybody ring a bell? Me did ask for you. Destiny? Who upset? You know why me come live? You know why me come live? Who angry? Angry over what? Angry over who? For what? For what reason? Who angry? Mad for who? Somebody where me don't know a bitch. That's why you're not black. And that's why you're not black. That's why you're still a chatting writing on the chat and I'm not say nothing. That's why. So when you talk about angry, use another word, use another adjective. Get one another one. Or come laba juice me. One out of two of them. Angry? Angry over who? And angry for why? You know why I come live? You don't know why I come live. You know why I come on for here, sir? You know? Girl. Listen. Listen to me. Stop. Are you telling her that she's angry when she's over there stuck up before she started getting dick and laughing like a hyena? Were you telling her that she sounded angry over there when she was talking shit about other people? Did you tell her she sounded angry when she's always making commentary about Pizarro or Lovely Love or whoever she's talking about badly? Do you tell her she sounds angry? Because all these years she hasn't been getting dick. That's the reason why she sounds the way she does. And even when she has problems talking about people from the islands, did you say anything that that she was being, what's the word I'm looking for? That she was looking down on other people? Did you say that? Did you say that she was being discriminatory? Did you say that? You think I'm the only mod from the Caribbean she's had? Didn't you see one of her mods on here last night? Her ex mods that she used to suck shit out of her ass too. She used to suck shit out of that mod's ass. And she was from the Caribbean too. But because she's wealthy and stuff, she used to love that woman to bed. Okay, used to love the woman. But I don't know, because the woman wasn't doing what she wanted to do, because we don't roll like that. Nobody from yard no roll them weird there. And she got a problem with her. Who is mad? Everybody who does commentary on her, that means we're mad? Mad about what? About who? Fuck up out of here with that shit. You people are something else. Have you guys ever called her out for any shit that she has done? That's my question. Who has ever been brave enough to call the no neck having bitch asses out when she says anything wrong or does stuff wrong or calls people who she's not supposed to call or say certain types of things? Do you ever tell her she is wrong? Some of you are afraid to step up and tell her when she's wrong, but let another bitch with a channel open their mouths to say something else. You have the most to say. You have the most to say. But you're scared to tell her when you see her doing wrong. Like right now, she's heading to that whole disaster with that guy. But she loved being in toxic relationships. And if you guys were there before, for years now, because not just those who just came there a year or two ago, you'd have heard her make commentary on some of the relationships she's been in. And you'd have known that the bitch loves toxic relationships. I was over there long enough to hear about it. You'd have known. She'll try stuff. She was pretend like not pretend, she wants to always be like empathizing or wanting to help the quote unquote underdog, or always being with people because she just likes the toxicity. That's not a good relationship. You see that relationship going any further? You don't see that relationship going any way further than, I don't know, before they fall out, because he is so, you never know what he's gonna do. I would be on edge talking to somebody like that. Can you imagine? She is looking, whatever little dignity she had on here, whatever little, I don't even want to use the word dignity. Whatever respect, respect is another harsh word to use. Whatever people used to have for her over here, that is gone right now based on some of the stuff we see happening here. Do people still have any type of respect for her after the display that we saw on here? Well, not over her channel, because I go watch it somewhere else. You really, and I, even then I'm watching it on a whole nother channel, and I had to keep going out and coming back in to like let some of it pass out. I couldn't watch all of that shit. That was cringy. That shrieked desperation, desperate for attention. And I'm talking on both parties. He was desperate for attention, desperate for subscription numbers to go up, desperate for Cash App, and she was desperate for dick, desperate enough to do shit so she could, create a buzz so that every other channel that does beef sector commentary would talk about it. You see what I'm saying? Desperation, that is all I saw. I saw uneasiness. I saw nervousness. And those laughs, you thought, no, babe. Oh my God, no, don't say that. No, babe. Girl, please. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. She's been in toxic relationships before, so I guess nobody should be surprised. Absolutely nobody should be surprised with some of the things we see her doing on here. Unless you're new and you're coming from a whole nother sector, stuff that she's doing now should surprise you. The body language said it all. You mean to tell me that even if they were doing all of that and fucking the place down like two dogs in heat, you're gonna tell me when they come on camera, on ear, they're gonna say and do those stuff so people can see it? She doesn't even want to use certain words on her platform. Murder being one of them. Don't use those type of words because of the YouTube guidelines and policies. However, she would come on here slobbering off his face and he's there sticking his tongue down her throat and putting his hand in her clothes, rubbing her breast and stuff, talking about how she needs to wash her wash her pum pum good. And guys, the word is pum pum. It's a Jamaican word. Jamaican word. Yeah, the same place that you guys taught down about the word pum pum. It's not pum pum or poon poon. It's pum pum. He came on here talking about her pum pum. Come on here talking about that. And she doesn't want to use certain words on her channel? Are you seriously talking about erder and X and ussy and all of those words and then come on here and doing that? Licking each other's faces, pushing tongues down throat. I don't. Does she have a neck? That's a whole nother story because I didn't see a neck. I saw chins, but I digress. And the stuff that they did on here, you don't think that that is also gross? Are you serious? Are you serious? Destiny, I will come on here tomorrow and speak about it if I feel like. If you really want to ask the truth, if you really want to know, if I see or hear anything else and I feel like coming on here and talking, chances are I will, just like the dumb bitch does. And nobody on here can tell me if I'm angry because you don't know. You don't know me, never been around me, not my mama, not my father, nobody. So you don't know if I'm angry. You're not my friends, not my coworkers, not my workers. You're nothing to me. You don't know when I'm angry or not. So when people are going to talk about me being angry about the bitch, use another word because anger is definitely not it. I came on here to speak because some people on here have the audacity to come and be writing comments in my comment section to tell me how I feel about shit. Like, you know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know shit. And they did this purposefully on camera so people could talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it. I could also choose not to. Like some people are choosing not to talk about it because they already see the plays. They already see that this is planned. They already know people who talking behind the scenes and what the whole plans are. They know it. You hear me? So they did it because they wanted people to talk about it. You think they came on here just to be because they only wanted to come live? They did it so people could talk about it, so their names could ring around in the sector for a while, so they could get views when they go online, and more views means more cash apps, more super chats, more watch time hours for Google AdSense coins, and that's all it is. And people like those, they have to do it because if it is that they're not in a good job or they don't work or they don't have much to look forward to in life, they'll do this type of shit. You see what I'm saying? They'll do it because they need the coins. Okay, they'll do it. So the whole idea about people being angry and upset and obsessed, those are words you do not use with me because I'm not obsessed about a bitch I've never met before. I'm trying to make my life better. I'm trying to look up ways to improve my life. So I don't have time to be worried about other people's life. But like they say, if it's on here for the public, it's out here for public consumption, I am going to talk about it if I feel like. There are some things that happen on here I don't talk about because it's just it's nothing. And if I see stuff I want to talk about, I'm going to do that shit. You see what I'm saying? This bitch left her job to be a YouTuber in the beef sector. Do you think this person has like, if you leave your job to do content in the beef sector, you are not ambitious at all. You left your job to do beef sector commentary? Non ambitious. Not ambitious at all. You're not no ambition, girl. But you retire. Almost 60 and come on pa you go on like a damn idiot. Girl, please. Low vibrational bitch. The fuck someone come over here come chat to me for? When did say nothing to me? When did say nothing to her when she had chat about me? When did say anything to her? So what happened? What happened? Me not fi say nothing. Me look like me a beg no now if you like me. Girl, please. Never had shit to say at that time, but you got shit to say now that I want to open my mouth and talk. It's for public consumption, and I will be talking if I feel like. If I feel like. And I only know about what happens if I watch channels that I see it happening, because I don't click the bitches live or whatever it's called. I'm not subscribed. She's subscribed over here though, I tell you that. And subscribe to Heatwave too. Well, pretty much subscribe to everybody she claims she hates, just so you know. I'm just saying. She gets everybody's notifications. You hear me? She's loving this attention. She is loving it. The thirst is real. She is loving this attention. Loving it. Loving the attention. Loving it. She is just loving the attention to the point that she goes in the clouds of people who are talking about her to see what they're saying. Pull my mission statement up, Destiny, so I can see it. At least you know how to write apostrophe re for the your. That's well, at least that's cool. I am not changing. This is exactly how I am. Exactly how I am. It may be changed for you because I'm responding to people, but it just is what it is. I do what I want. Normally, well, not normally, sometimes, most of the times, I just overlook people and, not care or whatever. But if I feel like I want to respond to somebody who says something to me, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it. Probably do it again tomorrow and the next day too. Mm-hmm. Sure will. Sure will. I sure will. And all of the people who claim to not like stuff I do and say over here, mm-hmm, still up there. They're still there. They haven't left. They have not left. A few have left, and but a few are still behind the bushes. Mine coconut dropping on the head. Man, me have to chew two coconut and bust up on the head. Split it open. Mine. That's all I know. To stay up in my bushes and watch me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Destiny, I hope you're getting some coins for your representation, girl. I hope you're getting some coins. I hope you're getting some coins. I really do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I was saying, guys, it's amazing some of the stuff that happened on here. It's also amazing when people see people doing wrong, they don't say anything to them. They don't say it. They pretend not to. They are hypocritical. That's what they are. Hypocritical. 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 That's what they are. And because the whole a group of people are saying stuff, they gotta follow. You know what I'm saying? They don't have minds of their own. Oh, the whole crowd is saying they're happy. Let me go with I'm happy with her for her too. You see what I'm saying? Even though you see it right in front of your faces, you see for yourself the things that he's doing, the way she's acting. You see it, and you're telling me that you don't see nothing wrong with it. At the end of the day, they're adults. They're consenting adults. They do whatever the hell they want to do. That's their business. But I don't look at that body language there and see happiness. I see nervousness. I see somebody who is always worried about what's the next word. She doesn't know the next word or next thing he's gonna do while she's online. Something like that. My anxiety would probably be raised because I'm always gonna be worried about what the next what he's gonna do next. Especially if he acts that way. What happens when he gets drunk? Haven't you seen videos of him being drunk? You see what I'm saying? Isn't anybody concerned about her safety? Or wondering, if he gets high or if he gets drunk, what he does to her? Or may do to her? You see what I'm saying? A true friend would think about that. And at the same time, she's an adult. She does what she wants to do. He's an adult. He does what he wants to do. But at the same time, those types of behavior that I saw, it's not normal for somebody, let's say over the age of 16, probably, maybe 21 the most. But you don't see like real adults out here acting that way. That's so immature. So immature. That was I had to keep saying to myself, these are adults, right? Adults. These are adults. All I heard was, no, babe. No, babe, don't say that, babe. No, babe. Oh, no, babe, don't say that, babe. No, don't do that, babe. Like you have a little toddler going on around doing stuff, throwing tantrums or throwing stuff. You got to keep watching them. Oh my God, no, don't say that. Oh my God, no, no. Oh God, I cannot laugh. Oh my God, that was funny though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Some of it I was grossed out at when I was seeing it, and the other time I just laughed to myself. It was cringy, cringy. Mm-mm. I had to keep going out. I was trying to watch it over Pizarro. I had to keep going out and then coming back. Going out and coming back. Like I really couldn't like watch like too much of it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The body language explains it all. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God. How long has she known the dude? How many months? I don't know. Oh Lord. That's all I had to say. I think I'm done. Fifi said, I've been saying the fun things begins when he gets drunk. Linda. Listen, Linda. Michi says she doesn't listen to advice though, so she will learn the hard way, like she normally does. Fifi says she's stupid, period. Diana says it's your platform and you can talk about what you want. If it's played on the tube, it's content. He will tell it all. It's a disrespect for me. It's your opinion. Okay. It's concerning. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm going to drop the link for those who want to say something. When I started off doing this and I used to do very minimal commentary and stuff happening in the sector, I always said it's an open platform because guess what? Some people, some subscribers, they go to different chats and stuff. They can't always say what they want to say because of how the content creator may blast them or block them or monitor stuff that they say. They can't truly say what they would. And that's one of the reasons why I started doing my open panels and stuff. No, I haven't been doing it like when I just started because when I used to do it, I used to have the open panels frequently. People used to come up here and talk and whatever. But I have times when I'm not interested in stuff happening on here. Then I'll have times I'll see stuff I'll talk about. But, I can't always keep up. I got work to do. I got coconuts to pick. It's very tiring picking coconuts every day and stuff. So I come on here when I can. And, I allow people to say what they want. And their views may not always be mine. You know, And I don't always come on here arguing with people because it's not what I do on my day to day in my day to day life. But if there may be a time or two that I feel like, and I do it. Just is what it is. I open my panel because people who cannot say what they feel are able to say it. It just is what it is. That's why I do it. Because I've seen it on here where people have to be quiet about certain things. And it's not fair, you know? And they don't have the means to, give their views and opinions on stuff. So if I can do it, I do it. It just is what it is. And that's one of the main reasons why I rarely ever block anybody over here. Because I just believe people should, say what they want about stuff, just as long as they're being respectful. That's how I run my channel. And you're not always going to agree with things that people say on the channel. It just is what it is. You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Diana says she has done so many dirt to people, she gets what she gets. Maybe after she gets, some pipe down for the few days she's there, her personality will change a bit. I don't know. I'll find out from the other channels I watch because I won't be going over there. But maybe she'll lighten up a bit and stop being so miserable on these YouTube streets. You see what I'm saying? Talk about somebody who wants to be accepted. Talk about somebody who wants to be seen. Talk about somebody who's been learning these junky stunts over here. It's amazing. It is amazing to me that the people who claim they love her and support her, they'll see her doing stuff that will be damaging to her, or even stuff that makes her look like really bad on here, and they don't say anything because they're afraid to say it. But then they'll have the world to say about other content creators who click the live button and say stuff. You people find problems with everybody. And the main person who you may have commentary that you want to give, you can't say it because of fear of what the person may say or how the person may feel. You are afraid to be yourself. That's what it is. It is what it is. And I said what I said, and what? And people are even trying to say, oh, Heat Wave is so obsessed with Tracy. That's why she keeps doing this and doing that. So what? I don't know if they'll be friends again one day. Because like I said, this is how YouTube is. People become friends one day, not talk the other day, become friends again. I get that part. But at the same time, if she's not over there in the camp anymore, doesn't mean that every time she says something, it's because she's hurt. So you're going to say every time she opens her mouth is because she's hurt about what happened. If she opens her mouth, she's giving commentary. She's now a YouTuber also. She's now a YouTuber. So if she wants to give commentary, what is wrong with it? Are you going to keep on saying, oh, she's so angry because so and so? Who is angry? Nobody is angry at the bitch. You're telling me that I can't speak on anything? When she was talking badly about Heatwave, did any of you go over there and say, why are you talking to her like that? She's been, supporting you from day one and all of that stuff, And she has a nerve talking about how people can't talk good and all of that stuff. But you were talking with her on the phone all this time, at least over a year. You have other people who you call your friend who are also not from America. And if you start talking about people who speak a certain way from the Caribbean, what about your other friends who are from different countries too? How do you really feel about them? That's my question. How do you really feel about them? That's the real question. So all this time you've been fake. And I'm pretty sure, like when these stupid bitches have something to say about people not speaking English or whatever, you could never say anything for me to feel bad about my culture. Never. There's nobody on here, and I mean nobody on here that can make me feel bad about where I'm from, how I speak, or my culture. Nobody. I'm pretty sure when I type in the chats, you don't see patois when I'm typing. I'm typing straight English. Am I writing in patois? You see what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying, and that's all there is. I talk English. Your ears are trained for a certain type of accent. That's just about it. I can't help you. I can't help you if you have hate in your heart for people who are just living their lives. I can't help it. You see what I'm saying? And if now that you fall out with people, all of a sudden their accent is a problem. All of a sudden they can't speak English. But you never ever had a problem when you were speaking with them behind the scenes or when they were supporting you. But when you're not, it's a problem. And then the followers follow because they don't have a mind of their own. And they're worried about this person. They don't know themselves whether or not they're going to be upset with them. You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It just is what it is. And the same people who are in her chat supporting her, she's just seeing names, but she doesn't know nationalities. She's just seeing names. She doesn't know what country these people are from. She doesn't know where they're from. So when you start talking bad about the few people you fell out with who are from different places, whether it's East Indies, West Indies, wherever, Africa, Europe, wherever, when you start being like that, people who have been supporting you, they'll want to drop back because they're paying for memberships, they're sending you cash apps and stuff, and you show your true colors. It means you were fake all along. It means meant you had a problem the entire time and you weren't saying it. That's what it means to me. Trust and believe. I don't care. Let me repeat this. I do not care what anybody thinks of me on here. I don't. You know why? Because your opinions cannot help me to pay my bills when they are due. You accepting me or not accepting me does not help me to buy gas to move my car. You hear me? Your opinions, your views cannot buy me tickets when I feel like traveling. You hear me? Your opinions and your views can't give me enough money to take care of my family. Your opinions and your views can't help me when I go to the store to do some grocery shopping. Your acceptance does not matter to me. Your acceptance does not matter to me. Whether or not you think I'm a nice person or not, it doesn't matter to me because my life still goes on. The persons who are supposed to love me, they love me. The persons who are supposed to care about my well being, they care about me. And that is enough for me. So, a bunch of strangers on here not liking what I come with or what I give, it does not affect my personal life. That's all I gotta say. Do comment here and whatever you want. Affects you and you don't pay this. And then you do. Which is let me jump down and point out. So don't get mad. The word mad right there is also another word that you're probably using wrong about the mad part. If you didn't or would. And these. Nothing really affects me on here. Trust and believe it. Dovey speaks for. Yeah, they used to do that to Dovey too. Yeah. It is what it is. I didn't even plan on being here for an hour. Oh Lord, what? Listen. Sometimes I come on here to do like 10 minutes and leave, and I end up talking so long. What is becoming of me? I don't talk this much in my real life. In my real life, I get to the point and I keep it moving. I did not intend to be on here for an hour. Lord have mercy. Didn't come on here to be this long. But the people who claim that myself, especially that person that I responded to in my chat, in my comment section, who claims that people are obsessed with the woman from over there, I am not obsessed. When you look at her and look at the guy she's with, that's what you called obsession. You know what? Obsessed with getting numbers, obsessed with getting views, obsessed with what people in the chat are going to think, obsessed with what people are going to say when people do commentary. That's the obsession. The obsession is I need to get numbers. That's your obsession. You're obsessed with look at even at one point I'm almost sure I heard the guy, what's his name? Rob saying, "Oh, I've got to 3,000." You see what I'm saying? 3,000 subscribers. Because guess what? He was not accustomed to seeing those type of subscription numbers over there. And he's seeing we're linking up with this woman because he just sees her as another person with a vagina, from what I see. That's what he sees. Just another person with a vagina, another person who will help him to get his numbers up. And more numbers for him means probably, because I don't watch him like that, I'm not subscribed, probably may mean more views, more cash apps, more something, more people to watch him act a fool and be the YouTube sex symbol that he says he is. YouTube, YouTube sex symbol. Now introducing to you the YouTube sex symbol, the YouTube power couple, Tracy and Rob. Hey! This is on this episode of Ratchet Love. Lord have mercy. If I am ever going to be with a man, I want somebody that I can look up to. I want somebody who can provide for my needs. I want somebody who I can have good conversation with. I want somebody who complements my personality. I want somebody who is mature enough to act like their age. I'm going to be with somebody who knows how to respect me the way I respect them. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be even, certain type of public displays of affection does not need to be so gross. It doesn't need to be like that. It is not ever. Destiny, do you want me? You want to be with me, girl? You want me, Destiny? I don't do girls. I am strictly dickly. I need to find that Jamaican song. Strictly dickly. Strictly dickly. But I'm saying if I'm going to be with someone, it's not going to be the likes of a Rob. I need somebody who respects me the way I respect them. I need somebody who I can have adult conversations with, who I don't have to be saying, "Oh no, don't say that. Stop. Stop." Every 2 seconds. I am done. I think I'm done with that shit. I'm done. Let me see this. Destiny's asking if I'm ever going to be with a man if she missed something. Oh Lord. Linda says, I liked when she told the news. Yeah, Linda, that is why I used to watch her at one point, cuz I don't get the opportunity to like be, you know, to have access all the time to, YouTube while I'm at work. So if I would go there, mind you, some of the times the news will be wrong and biased. Let's get that part. But that's one of the reasons why I used to watch her when she used to do the YouTube news, because then I'll hear about the other stuff that is happening, so I wouldn't have to watch everybody. And when I first started watching the YouTube news with her, it also made me want to go see who is this person she's talking about. Let me go type that person's name in and see who this person is. You see what I'm saying? So at least at that time, at first I used to look and I'm like, what is she reading from? And what is she not understanding her reading and stuff? I used to say that, but then I'm like, at least I'll hear what's going on, you know, around the YouTube streets or whatever. Even though some of the times her news is wrong. But then she started to want to, be a part of the in crowd. She'll go anywhere. She'll talk to anyone if she claims, I'll never talk to this person ever. I'll never talk to this person. And then you'll see her a couple months or a year after right back to this very same person she swore up on her life that she'll never speak to again. You see what I'm saying? She'll do that. Once, especially, she always wants to belong. She wants to be a part of a group. And if you don't see that, I don't know what you're watching. Normally, even though during that time 100 people would be coming at her, and she'll be banging. That was one of the good things I used to say. Look at how many people are coming at her, and she'll still be banging and stuff. Fighting everyone, and I'm like, they keep coming, and she uses it. But at the same time, she always yearned to be a part of, a group, yearned to be accepted, and she always got upset when she realized that there weren't a lot of people she could, you know, be in an alliance with. So, like, okay, I have this person. At least I can go to this chat. At least I can. She didn't have a lot of people. And this is why she's so accepting of other content creators, or she goes and makes up with other people because at least she has, somewhere to belong. You know, she can be able to type in some chats because at one point, I don't think she could go in more than two people's chats on here. She didn't have a lot of places she could go. So she finally has somewhere she could go to. You see what I'm saying? That is what you want to call somebody who wants to belong. Let me drop the link again. She can't come back after this, Fifi. She can't drag nobody else after this. She can't drag anybody for drinking like she used to do, talk about Clydiva drinking, and she can't talk to anybody about flying for out for dick like she used to do. She can't talk about anybody for being with a man who belittles them. She can't talk about anybody being with a younger man because she's that too. She can't talk about anybody sucking dick online because of all of those shenanigans we saw, with him going talking about what she did, talking about what type of sex they had and what they did. I'm like, look at these people. Look at these so-called adults and the way they're acting like children. Hey, Chris Miller. Hey, everybody coming in. Ciao. It is a whole mess out there. I just thought I'd come on here and say that. And what's that person's name again? Lady Bell, please unsubscribe from me and do your ears a favor, do your life a favor, and don't allow Very Carrie, Very Garvey to annoy you to the point that you just had to say something. So in order to not let Very Carrie be a problem to you, go ahead and unsubscribe. Save yourself. Save your ears. Save yourself. You see what I'm saying? Save yourself. That's it. Of course she's tried it before, Fifi. You know it. You know it. Those who have been there long enough may have or may not have heard her talk about one of the guys she used to date. He was a drunk too. He was taking stuff too. You know it. And that is why her being with this guy right now is nothing new. It's not supposed to shock you. That type of display that what I saw, man, what I saw today. Oh, that was repulsive. That was I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. But you know what? If she likes it, I guess we're supposed to love it too. But I want to encourage for those people who are young and who are watching, make sure that whenever you're trying to be with somebody, make sure it's somebody, have standards for yourself. That's basically what I'm trying to say. She would be one of the first person to talk badly about people if they were dating somebody the likes of Rob. If she was doing commentary, if somebody else was dating somebody like Rob long before she ever met him, she would be the one on her platform talking about how he was drunk and throwing up online and how he disrespected women and stuff. She would be the person talking about them. But she's doing the same thing. Look at her now. Look at her trophy that she has. Look at that trophy of a man she has right there. Look at that. That's your man, girl. Is that your man? Is that your man? Listen, trust and believe. You should, as young people, young women who are observing what is happening, make sure when you're picking your men, have standards. You see what I'm saying? Think about if this person is somebody you would ever want to take to your parents. The way they're acting online, their online presence, is that somebody you would take to your mom? Is that somebody you would introduce to your children? You see what I'm saying? They will, Fifi. Yes, Linda, you're so true. Oh yeah, you're so true. Find men. Don't be desperate out here. Don't be desperate like that. Find men who, really and truly love you. That's the type of men you should be looking for. You see what I'm saying? Don't be with men who flirts with everybody that they see on social media. Don't be with men who thinks that they must act a certain type of way to seem cool and wants to show up so their friends can see them or just for attention. Don't be with men who likes playing games, likes to control you, like to manipulate you. Don't be with those type of girls. I mean guys. You see what I'm saying? Don't be with men who only want to be with you for what they can get cuz right now he knows what he can get just by being with her. You see what I'm saying? Go out with people who care about you and actually want to build a real relationship with you. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to embarrass you on social media. Because even at one point he was telling her, wash that pussy good. Wash it good while she was in the bath. I'm like, look at this. God. Go out with men, try to aspire to be with men who appreciates you, who appreciates the rare things about you. Go out with those type of men. You see what I'm saying? Go out with men who respect you and respect themselves. You see what I'm saying? You don't need to be with these type of people who you have to be cautious around them all the time and be walking on eggshells. You always got to be nervous. Lord. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Mama Fifi said, Destiny says, I feel like I have ruffled the feathers, but would you like some exclusive tea on a content creator who happens to be a co-worker of mine? I recognized her voice anywhere. Who is that now, Destiny? Interesting. Very interesting, Destiny. Mm-mm. Very interesting. Right, right. Linda. Linda says that's rather dirty. Fifi says the real man would not be acting like him. Yeah, that behavior that I saw displayed over there, that's not the type of man. Mm-mm. No, that's not the type of men you would want to take to your family. Guys, do you see what's going on here? Follow this, guys, and tell me what you think. Somebody just typed Destiny, who's been ruffling my feathers and talking about what I said about some people. Destiny says she got some tea on somebody over here who is a content creator and says the person is this heat. Hey, Rebel Son. Can't think of the word yet, Linda. Linda gave me a word, surreptitious. Surreptitious. Did I pronounce it right? Did I pronounce it right, Linda? Did I pronounce the word right? Yeah, I know what you mean though. You wouldn't want to introduce them to nobody in your family because you know they wouldn't approve of them. I get what you're saying. Destiny says, never mind. Linda B has a problem with that. Let me see. Who sent her is the question. Did somebody send you Destiny? And what kind of tea do you have? Do you need to click the link to give the tea, or is it that they're gonna is it that they're going to know it's you? Yeah, that's the right spelling, Linda. But I don't know if I pronounced it right though. Surreptitious, I think. Or is it surreptitious? I don't know. Hey Liz. Fifi says, I want to see if her chat pays for that trip. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. Rent is due. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. And these are the people you say I'm jealous of. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, this is not gonna be monetized. Oh my god, this is not gonna be right. Hit the cash app. This may not be monetized. People who beg the most, you can tell they're the ones who need money the most on here. Fuck up out of here with that shit coming on here acting. Mm-mm. Oh, here goes my question. Let me answer Destiny, because Destiny said goodnight, but I know you're still in here. Destiny says she knows somebody here as a content creator who they know the voice and they know it's her. But Destiny, here's my question first and foremost. How did you find out that this person is here in the beef sector? That's my first question to you. How did you get to find her in this sector? How did you just end up knowing that that person, your coworker, is in this sector? Is it a coincidence that you're both in the same sector watching stuff? Or did you hear her watching and happen to, like, come to see what's going on? How is it? Let me know. That's what I want to know. Let me know. Liz says so many things to do out here. What are they actually doing? Liz, I don't know what's happening in the streets, but some people's self-esteem is at, do they have it is a question. Just self-respect is at an all-time low. You know what I'm saying? Random, you think it's an attempt to dox? It seems as if Destiny's out, because I really wanted to know how Destiny found her coworker on here with the, you say you know her voice and stuff. Where is Destiny? Let me see if she's still in here. Let me see if Destiny's still in here and incriminate me with it. I'll be mindful of what I'm getting and how far I go. But you see how Destiny says she's been watching me for a while, but she just dropped down. How did Destiny get to find out that this heat is in the sector? That's what I want to find out. If there is only one thing I do, if there is one thing I do on here, hey Rebel,
Hey,
what's going on?
baby, the craziness. Hold on, let me close this other window. I'm sorry.
I know, Linda.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Carrie, are we in the Twilight Zone?
I don't know where we're. I don't know where we're at. I don't know what is happening. In a in one breath I am not surprised, but in the other I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
I am
surprised.
I'm with you on that because this is the thing when people don't I'm all for having a good time. Listen, have a good time, live your best life. But if you're one of those people that always judge other people and you call other people all types of HOEs, and
Mm-hmm.
you talk about everybody, people just busting it down and people giving it up, and oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
how could you do that? That's so nasty. Oh my god, that's all he talk about is
Mm-hmm.
sex, and you sitting up here getting groped.
Mm.
Rob is grabbing your racks. Rob Rack is grabbing your racks.
Oh. several times too. Several times from what I saw today. Grabbing groping the woman's breast on here, and she talks about people so badly. Does she
Yes.
forget how she talks about people and how they're always talking about sex and showing this and showing that? And she's now doing the same thing. She's
And
a
but
hypocrite.
Carrie, I said that. I said, and this one I did a video earlier. I was like, she is such a hypocrite because you're sitting up here, you talk about people drinking on cam, people getting drunk on cam, people doing all this stuff. You talk about illicit substances that they're doing, but you're with
Hmm.
someone that's drunk as a skunk, someone that's drunk that's acting like he's going down eating your cooter.
And clearly under the influence of something.
Yeah,
Clearly. Oh, stop, stop. No, don't do that. Stop. That's all
oh
I'm
my
hearing. And
baby.
I'm like, shit. And
But,
if I hear the word baby one more time, no, babe,
Carrie,
no, babe, no, babe. And I'm like, what the
Carrie,
fuck is this shit?
you could have called, you could have been calling me Rob Rat because I was about to throw up in my mouth
Oh,
because when she said, "Babes, babe, don't, babes, don't
babes.
do that,"
Don't do
I
that,
said, "Oh
babes.
God, give me a secret lever like on a cartoon when you pull a lever and you fall through a trap door." I just need to, Carrie. I can't, Carrie. Carrie.
That's her man.
When
It's
I
like
was
that
listening
Steve
to
Harvey
that,
clip. You
huh?
see that Steve Harvey clip where they're saying, "Look at the screen. That's your man," and the woman said, "That's my man, and I'm
Carrie,
sticking
what
with
were
him."
to me, and I was telling a friend of mine that be in the chat on the phone, I said, it looked like Tracy is handling him with very delicate gloves because she
Yeah.
knows that anything could set. She
Mm.
handles him like a woman that's been abused by her husband, and he comes
Mhm.
in drunk, and you don't know. Did I put too much salt in the spaghetti? What did I
Yeah.
do? I don't want him to get pissed off because anything will set him off. I don't want to let me walk on eggshells because I don't know what's gonna piss him off. Let me,
You saw that
just
too. You saw that too.
yeah.
You saw it. At least I'm not the only one seeing it. So she
You're
has to be
choking me.
mindful of everything she says. And she can't even get like serious with him, or say, no, stop doing that. Don't do that. She's not assertive or anything. So she does that when she's on her own and, by herself. But when
Right.
she's with him, she cannot be assertive. She can't say, no, don't do that. I don't like that. Nothing like that. She has to be careful about what she says. She said, oh, no, don't do that. Because she has to be careful because at any moment, he could just go off. You never know what is going to just trigger him to start going off and cussing. So maybe she's accustomed to it. Maybe
But
she is.
it's such a but isn't that the opposite of the person that we've observed that's just this person that, oh no, but oh no, don't stand for that. Don't. It's like, wait, hold up.
Ooh,
Oh, how
that.
you get people together and you are sitting up and you talk about what you don't accept, and I'm starting to believe that you did mess up that lady's when the guy left you at the at Great Clips, that you did something to another woman's car because she's even, you can see like the possessiveness that she has with him, and she's very, what, babe, who is that, babe, wait. Baby, do you like me, babe, are you using
Oh,
me? Babe, are you
oh.
using me? Who the hell have to,
Oh no,
if
she
you,
asked
Carrie,
him
you
that
have to
too.
ask,
Oh no, I didn't
babe,
see
don't
that
pull my
part.
wig off, babe. Don't pull my wig off. What the hell
I
is,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, she made me right then. I just started pouring some liquor. I just was like, I can't. What the hell is this I'm looking at? Tracy, you are not 16. You're 50 plus years old. You're not a little girl with her first boyfriend and you don't know what to do and you're just trying to figure out life. Girl, you're long in the tooth. What are you doing? You're acting, Carrie. This person that's on the screen, who is this person? Everything. I just throw the whole. Let's just throw the whole Tracy away and start like Build a Bear. Let's just start over and rebuild. Just because, and those people co-signing, y'all are so full of crap because y'all are sitting up there. If that was anyone else, y'all would be judging anyone else, Tracy
Exactly.
subscribers, and those other people that are co-signing this, we were witnessing someone that has abusive tendencies. This guy, when he would put his arm around, when he put his arm on her, his hand around her neck, and she said, "Babe, I can't breathe. Babe, you're choking
I
me,
can't breathe,
babe.
babe.
You choking me. You can't get your ass. What? You choking me? Like, wait, what are you gonna be doing? Laying down trees? You gonna be laying down? Say, oh, I can't take any more breaths now. Help me some.
Ugh.
What? What?
Oh my God. If had it been anybody else doing this online and she was over there in her apartment with her lonely self, she would be reading them down and talking so badly about them. Had it been anybody else. But
Carrie,
now she's in the position and none of her supporters are saying this doesn't look right, this isn't good. Well, I don't know because I'm not over there. But how many
I
people have
looked at
actually
it.
stood up and said, this man is not for you. He's not no quality person that you're with. This is not the type of person you should be with. If he's kissing you to the point that he's stroking you, he's so aggressive. And if that's just for the camera right there, what else does he do when she's not online?
Carrie, we've witnessed. I witnessed him. Little things that she said. He was a little snappy. He's handling her as if she's just a piece of tail. He's not handling her like someone. All the
That's what I
kissing and
think
stuff,
too.
all the kissing and stuff that he's putting on for the
All
camera,
an act.
that's all. Yes, it's all a
All an
facade.
act.
He's putting this on for the camera, for clicks and views. But you're sitting up there, Tracy, and he is. Any of y'all that are supporting Tracy that's in the bushes or will watch this later, would you want your daughter on cam? Would you be cheering your daughter on doing the same stuff
Mm,
that Tracy's doing? Would you want her with a man
mm-mm.
like Rob Record? She said, he's a sweetheart. Oh,
He's
isn't
not
he a
like
sweet? What
that.
the? Yeah, and Hitler was a big marshmallow also. You know,
Right.
it's like, what are you? Listen, I'm sipping. I sound like Kwani. I'm over here sipping on some cider, but you might hear the bottle pop open. Not a 211, but the thing is, you're sitting up here and you're acting as if he is the bottom of the barrel. There's no man on YouTube that she could talk about ever again because this man has set the bar so low that you could just walk over it. A baby could crawl over it because he has
Mm.
no respect for you. He's
Yeah,
going
he
down
is
like he's
very
eating your cooter.
disrespectful.
Or and but I said this, the bright side of it is I would say those producers of Fear Factor watch this because you could have him as a contestant. Because if he ate that cooter, he'll eat fucking hog guts. So, you know, if he went down on Tracy, girl, he could win Fear Factor because he could eat the guts of a pig or the uterus of a squid. Because
Hold, hold on. Let me put Andrea up real quick.
okay,
Is that you? Just Andrea.
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
hey
Thank you for
Andrea,
coming up.
Hey, I'm just trying to figure out because I live in Sacramento. Why not in downtown Sacramento where it's beautiful at the sightseeing is so nice? So taking a horse ride, I'm confused. Why they ain't at BJ's? Why they ain't at the Elephant Bar? Why they ain't out
because he
sightseeing?
just wants some coochie, and he don't want to put money into doing anything else. He just wants some available coochie
Does
because
he have money?
he's
Because
acting
Sacramento
like a
is beautiful.
teenager.
They have a lot of stuff to do out here, and I'm just confused why you ain't doing it. You out here?
So,
He
so
acts
they've
like someone
always.
that
So
needs a
are they
man.
just in the Airbnb the entire time? Is that all they're doing?
I mean, she been there all day and he left her. Why you ain't going to the beauty supply place? We got plenty of beauty supply place on Florin Road, Ranch Ocadova, Citrus Heights. Them beautiful beauty supply places. We can get nice hair, new wig. Just saying.
I just say this, Tracy. This is I'm saying this, and there's some shade behind it, of course, but go to sleep with a full face of makeup, girl. Don't even take your lashes off. Leave everything. Maybe just put some extra pins in your wig. Because if Rob wakes up and he sees you in your natural element, if he see you in your natural state before you can transform into the Tracy that's on camera, that man's gonna go out the window. He's gonna We'll hear the scream around the world because Tracy's have we not have did Rob never see the mug shots? Did you? Because we're seeing Tracy all dolled up, which is very similar to Mimi on Drew Carey. But I just think that you're sitting up here and you don't have respect for this lady. That's the key thing. He has disrespected you, Tracy.
Even
No
before
man
she
that wants
went there, he was disrespectful. Even before she went there. I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, but Carrie, it's like we're all seeing the same thing. You are letting this man grope you. You're letting him act like he's going down on you and he's pushing your head against his groin and just what the hell is that? All of
Mm-mm.
that?
He is a toxic, immature guy. That's what he is. He has low standards, or maybe she has low dating standards or low self worth. I don't know what it is. So she
So
cannot pull a
what
high quality type of guy
what
because he's
52
disrespectful as shit.
what 52-year-old woman is letting a man do that to her? I'm just asking the question. I mean,
A desperate one.
Yes,
I'm about to
that's
be
it.
48. I'm about to be 48 next Saturday. Ain't no man ever done that shit to me. Never.
That is
I've never,
crazy.
first off, you can't even play with me. If I'm dating you, you can't even play with me and call me B. You can't play because I tell the girls in my family, a man, you meet these boys, and I sit my nieces down, my cousins, these younger girls. Don't ever let a man talk to you like he talks to his homeboys. Don't
Right.
ever let a man address you as like, say, man, dog, or saying the N
Mm-hmm.
word. He's talking to you. That's
That's
disparaging.
right.
He's talking to you. He doesn't have respect for you. If he's talking to you and he talks at you, and I
Mm-hmm.
notice how Rob acts with Tracy is very similar. Don't ever let a man play with you and call you out of your name because when you let that go, it gets progressively worse because he feels like I'm trying to water. Let me see if I could get away with this. If she lets me get away with calling her B or any other derogatory name, I'm going to test it and eventually it'll turn into physical.
That's true.
No.
That is true. You cannot have a man call you out of your name and feel like he respects you. So that is really true. Teach these things to your children, guys. Teach these things to your family. You did a good job with that because you have to ensure that your children growing up, your girls who are growing up to be women, know how men are supposed to treat them, how what respect looks like. Not calling you out of your name, calling you bitches and whores, and calling you all of those types of things. You know, that's disrespectful. There's nothing cute about it. There's nothing respectful about it. If there's an option to call you by your name or by a more appealing name, something more, something nicer, why not use those other words? Why are you going to call me bitch and I respond to that? It doesn't work that way. Teach your children to respect themselves and to
Mm-hmm.
respect others so you don't have some them when they grow up to be 52 or 53 looking like a whole hot mess on here.
Yeah,
You
but
hear me?
what you promote and what you permit. So she promoted that shit, and now she permitting it.
It's never I grew up around people that I experienced domestic abuse in my family. I cringe. I don't like I've witnessed men that were abusive. The women were the stronger ones in my family growing up. Some of the men weren't about anything. Let me just say that. I have a grandfather that's in hospice right now. His time is limited because he's on his last leg, but he was a really piss poor husband, making
Mm,
babies everywhere, abusive to my grandmother. My grandmother
mm-mm.
raised 9 children. This man is out sleeping with anything that sit down to pee, making babies everywhere, wanting to come home and jump on her. He's getting his karma now because people don't deal with him, and you're lonely in a nursing type of home. But your abusiveness, this is karma now. You have to you have to be able to stop that mess in the beginning. Don't ever let some guy. I remember Monique was talking about abuse, and she said when a man was acting crazy, like he wanted to abuse her, she just acted real crazy. And he didn't know, like, I'll be knocking dressers over, knocking tables to the side, flipping chairs over. So you put it in his head, I don't know if this crazy bee may do something to me in my sleep. So I better not put my hand on him or her, because I don't know what will be the repercussions of my actions. But before it even get there, I say to anyone, and I say it specifically to young girls, run for the hills. If these men are not showing you respect, love yourself enough to walk away. Walk away, don't look back. Regardless if you feel you're less than pretty, whatever. There's someone out there for everyone. Even Tracy. Now, Tracy may have a very bulbous type nose, and she may have a flat booty, and she may have the face of a bloodhound. But the thing is, there's a calling for that somewhere. In some little nook and cranny, there's a guy that's just gotten out of prison that'll love her.
She'll be okay with a prison bay.
I
Continue.
think because when I saw her with Rob, y'all, all I could think of was love after lockup.
Oh my God, you too? Oh
Yes,
my God, that's the same thing I thought. Oh my God.
Derek and
That's
Monique.
the same thing
Derek
I
and
was
Monique
thinking
from Love and Lockup.
about.
Okay.
Because look at how they act and be gushing all over the men, and the men treat them like shit, and they're
Uh-huh.
clearly using them. Oh my goodness, I thought I was the only one thinking that.
I saw that, and you can tell
Shit.
it's like they're doing so much. It's almost like
Too
we're gonna
much.
prove to everyone that this is
That
real. So
we're in love.
let's overdo it. And it comes
Yeah.
across as y'all are doing this for you're trying to prove to people something that you don't even believe in. You're like,
Hmm.
babe, what you doing? Babe, huh? He's just we how many times it couldn't fit. It couldn't fit. What are you
Oh my
are you
God.
serious? He said it couldn't fit, and I thought of Johnny Cochran. I said, if it doesn't fit, I quit. But I'm like, what the hell? You sitting up here talking about your what for Tracy, for you to be this Southern belle, and you're like this, this
Ditzy.
debutante, and you're like, oh my God, are they talking about that? I can't talk about that. Flash forward, you're getting your tatas groped in camera. He's almost about to pull them out.
He's performing. You're right, Annie.
Right.
They're both performing for the audience. That's all they're doing. They're just performing. That's all they're doing. Just Andrea, you could probably list a few more places that they could go.
I just said there's the Elephant Bar, there's DJs, there's Lodi, 30 minutes away from Sacramento. There's Gulch. There's so many other things to do in Sacramento that I'm just so we can go to the movies. I mean, there's so much stuff to do, but downtown is very beautiful. Clubs, live music, and
Well,
she
I don't
ain't
think Rob probably wants to go to a swingers bar. I don't think he wants to do any of that stuff.
smoke weed, honey. He want to get drunk and smoke weed.
Yeah.
You said earlier on that he left her at the house and went somewhere. Did he go to work or something? Where did he go?
What work he do? Did that's
He's
that's
a barber.
he got a license. What shop he work at?
I don't know, maybe Great Clips.
What shop he work at?
He's probably a
A
groomer at
barber,
Petco. He's probably a groomer at Petco. That's how you met Tracy.
a barber and a hairstylist. I think she said she cut hair too. So that's a match made in Ratchet Heaven, YouTube
No,
Heaven.
that's a match made in hell. There's some
Hmm.
dimensional ninth dimension of hell, because the only bright side is that Tracy's reached the age that she can't reproduce. Because I wouldn't put it past getting a baby to get some clicks and views. I mean, just oh God, mm-mm. Carrie, I
Oh my
can't. I'm gonna have
God.
nightmares. I'm gonna have nightmares for a few
Oh my
days, a few
God.
weeks. I may have
Especially
to
when I
seek
saw the
professional help.
kissing today. I saw them slopping on each other today. I was so sick to my stomach. I'm sorry. I was sick to my stomach. You hear me? I had to keep going in and out of that live today over my Bizarro. It was sick. I was grossed out. I am sorry. Mm-mm.
It was like he was eating. All I could think about was like some type
Ugh.
of a pelican.
Oh,
Just
ugh.
ugh.
Ah!
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the Joe Crab Shack was good in Sacramento. I've been there 3, 4 times. The horse ride, yes, yes, that is so fun to do. The boat ride too.
it. But see, Andrea, you're thinking about romantic things that people are really into each other do.
I'm thinking
Rob
about
is thinking about convenient coochie.
well, I'm thinking about Rebel. If you ever come to Sacramento and we want to hang out, I'm gonna take you all down to that shit. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna let's go downtown, Rebel. That's the kind of shit my friends come in town and they never been here.
I would love something like that because I like to see a city for what the city has to offer. If I'm seeing someone, there is a difference between me and a little jump off, a little sneaky link. That's one thing. You're not coming on camera. We're not. But if I'm dating someone, I would never allow them to do all the stuff that you're doing. And it's like, what more can he do? It's like you've allowed him to just do anything to your body on cam.
She's just another piece of ass for him. That's all it is. She's just another piece of ass. And you have to also remember, he's not necessarily just performing for the beef sector. He's performing for the beef sector numbers. He's also performing for those people from the other sector that he's a part of. Is it the black sector or the military? I'm not sure which one. So he has to prove to them that he took something down. One of the quote unquote bigger heads over here in the beef sector. So he has to prove something to them. That's
How
what
long
he's
do you
doing
think
right
this will
now. It's a
last,
whole
Carrie?
show.
And he's trying to level up.
I'll give it probably like 3 or 4
He's trying to get
months.
new subscribers. He's trying to get cash out, payola. They're trying to do all of that.
Yeah. When I heard the guy say he has 3,000 subscribers, I
Yes,
knew. I knew.
Right.
and
That
then
was
she
enough.
sold her cash app too. So I'm like, who does that? What the hell?
Yeah, that's definitely. Why are you allowing him to see your personal business like it? And y'all, you notice he doesn't. I have not heard him say anything about how pretty she is or anything. He always says he's the sex symbol. Now, when he says that, I had to listen and turn my volume up because I was like, wait, did he just say? He keeps saying that he's the YouTube sex symbol.
What you say?
Who
Who told him that?
He said,
gave
baby,
him
I
that
don't know.
idea
He's
about
drinking the Jim
himself?
Jones Kool-Aid.
If that's the
Who
case,
gave
you
you
is
that
fine,
idea
Sean
about
Bradley is
himself?
fine. This one other minute in here is fine as hell. Please.
Every
That's
time I hear him say that, I remember him throwing up on himself. That's
Okay.
all I do.
that's
And
trash.
every time that bitch says something bad about other people, I remember her jail pic. That's all I do. So
Carrie?
anytime they act like they're all that, all I do is just remember those two things that I saw. One throwing up and one who got locked up, and I remember the mugshot. That's all I think of. So at no point can they act like they're better than anyone on here. I don't
Carrie,
got nan mugshots.
Carrie,
Okay.
it was the throwing to me, the throwing up, and you're kissing him on cam. It's just like I'm thinking, like, oh God, what? He's the type of guy that would just. This is how I picture Rob, y'all, in a nutshell. The kind of dude that'll come to your house and piss all over the toilet, leave turds in the toilet, just just leave his drawers, his underwear laid everywhere, and he just seems to me like a caveman. He's like just so
Gross.
rough around the edges that I'm a man. This is
He's
what
some
men do. Give me
sandpaper.
meat and tits. Give me meat and tits, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Get off of me.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh
And
God.
even though he seems that way, she's nastier than he is. Because that comment that he made about her putting, what was it, salt and pepper somewhere? Like, I don't know if she was throwing it somewhere and he was like, put it on the table. Didn't you see that part? And he was like shaking and like, and she was, oh, and you're so tidy and stuff, but I be throwing stuff all over the place. Did you hear her say that? And I'm like, two of a kind, but one is worse than the other. I would
Yeah, I
not
do
even
think they're
say
two
that
peas in a
online.
pod. You're right.
He is emotionally unstable. I think he's also mentally unstable. I cannot diagnose the person, but I don't know what type of borderline personality disorder he has, but something is happening. Right? There is something wrong.
That
And now you're
elevator
gonna put
doesn't
this
go to the top.
pelican in my mind. Now I'm gonna see pelicans when I see them. You should have never said pelican.
Carrie. But it's the thing is it's just like watching, you want to turn away, but it's like you're locked on it. I was uncomfortable. honestly, I couldn't look at a lot of that because it was very like, wait, hold up. Am I witnessing something that could potentially happen? Because I just see him being one of those guys that be drunk and just get so rough in some type of an intimate setting and not know when to, if she's saying
Yeah.
stop or leave me
Mhm.
alone, he doesn't know when to relent.
Stop.
He doesn't
Right.
know how to let go. It's like he'll be like, "You want this?" Just he's one of those
Yeah.
guys. Just he'll be drunk, spitting in your ear, whispering and slobbering. It's get out! Oh, you disgusting
Mm.
pig! Get the hell
He
away from me!
he seems disgusting. I'm sorry. He really does. And no, I'm not gonna stop thinking. They're come to think of it, both of them, their mouths do shape the same way if you really look at it. That type of pelican type look.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
but
they
remember the
both
little and then he
have the
had the
same
underwear.
shape.
He had the underwear in his pocket that they were telling me. I didn't see that because I had checked out before that. But my friend said he pulled some underwear out. And she's like, "Babe, are those the same ones, babe?" And, it's like,
Oh my god. Oh my god, babe. No, babe. No, babe. Don't say that, babe. Oh my god, babe. Man, I heard babe so many times in those few
oh
clips that I
god,
watched. Babe, no, babe. Don't say that, babe. Oh my god. No, babe. Oh my god. That was
it
so
makes me
awful to
get
watch.
y'all. In a nutshell, Tracy's voice makes me lose my erection. I
Ooh.
couldn't. I just like I.
Ooh.
It's a form of pregnancy. It's a form of birth control. Her voice could make you not want to have any mechs. I'm gonna say mechs. Okay. Girl.
I am through. Kana, is that you? Well, I know it's you. Hey, Kana.
Yes, I saw my accidental slip there. I hope it didn't
No, it
show.
didn't. I don't. Normally, I wait when people come on here and don't turn their cameras off. I see.
Okay.
I always be waiting for
Yeah.
a good camera slick because I always want to get a peek at the goods. But
Yeah, yeah, I
I'm a
think
gay man,
everybody
but I still a look. But
yeah, my slip.
You're good, Kenan. Nobody saw you. Nobody
Uh,
saw you. Nobody did.
not
And
really
I
sure.
and I usually wait until people turn their cameras off before I put them up too, or I
Um,
tell them before. Nobody saw you. That's cool.
okay.
mm,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on here. Well, I am on here talking shit, so what? But anyway, nice to meet you, Rebel Son.
same
Um,
here.
to see you again, Just Andrea.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, I guess carry on. I was listening.
Oh God, it's just
Rebel was saying that she would let him lose his erection if he should
yeah.
ever see
I
her.
couldn't. I don't want it anymore. I just don't. I just don't.
Not
It
that
was
I know of. V's asking if he took her anywhere. I don't know. I'd have to wait until whichever channel I watch say it or show it, but I don't think he did. And just Andrea was listing a few places that he could have taken her because she's from there too. And you're gonna
Mhm.
tell me that they're always gonna be in the house like in the Airbnb like that, unless they're playing it smart and actually like going places and taping it and then uploading it. Maybe that would be smart. I
Carrie,
don't
but
know.
this is where you messed up, Carrie. You said playing it smart with Tracy.
Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, those two usually don't go together. Tracy's one step below Wilbur the swimming pig. I mean, just or some type of macaw, a macaw or an Amazon parrot that can talk. She's just below that. She's not. Tracy's not the sharpest tool in the shed. This
Well,
is
she
someone
did
that would
call the
say
cops on
lol.
herself.
LOL is lol.
Lol, lol,
Yeah,
and JALE is jail.
yeah.
Okay. No wonder she called
Hmm.
the whole cop. She called the cops on herself. There's nothing else. There's nothing else he could ever do. Nothing else to tell me that that girl has smarts. She has sense. I'm sorry. I am sorry. And this is the person that everybody says I am what did I say? Jealous or I'm obsessed with and stuff. This is the person I'm obsessed with.
This is the
Okay,
person that had
right.
Uggs on in Texas in the summertime that had Ugg boots on. This is
You mean when she
Carrie.
went to the hospital?
Yeah, Carrie. She had, and then she was talking about the. She said the pulse oximeter on her finger. She was like, "This is a catheter."
Oh, you mean when she was saying that she was dehydrated and stuff,
She said she had
and
a
she was looking
catheter which goes into your
into
nether
the vagina
region.
in your vagina? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord have
Uh,
mercy. She
so
doesn't know
you
that there are
thought that
people in
you're
the medical field that watch too.
okay. I
Oh Lord,
I
that's
just
her. That's
and
your girl,
she
Rob.
oh God, just it's like when you look at it, all I could think about, remember those old cartoons, like the claymation Christmas cartoons with Rudolph and stuff? When I saw her hair, all I could think about, he's Mr. Heat Miser, he's Mr. I was just, what the hell are we, Tracy?
I can't laugh anymore.
I got hair. Yes, you do have some hair, Tracy, but
She has
in
thick
what
hair.
state is it in?
You know what? She actually has like really nice thick hair in the middle or whatever is at the back, but the edges are really awful.
Tracy's
Especially with that pic when she got locked up and you saw her edges, it's really bad. But she has like thick hair, and she should do something about it. Do something with your hair. Do a blowout. Do something. Twist it, braid it, do something with it. Your hair is always matted and crazy. Whenever she has those camera slips, or like that pic that she got for her photo shoot at the jailhouse. Um,
mm,
I saw
mm.
locks. I saw four matted clumps of locks in her hair. She doesn't comb her hair. She doesn't take the time to take care of herself. And I think it's the wigs that she has that she's been wearing over the years that has messed her hairline up. So her edges are messed up, but she has thick hair under all of that. You see
She
what I'm
has
saying?
Go
she's
to the shop. Go to the shop and get it done. Let somebody help maintain it.
but she's a
Yeah,
stylist as well because she used to style the
supposedly.
stars' hairs. She used to be a stylist for the star. She's
Which
the
one? Which
only
one? Which one? Name one for me.
Lassie or Benji something. I listen. This is my thing. She's the only adult person I know that has a case of cradle cap. I just no. What Tracy? What's going on up there? What's and if Rob would have pulled that, because Rob get drunk enough, he's gonna pull that wig off accidentally.
Yeah, it may just happen. Because at one point I saw her and the wig was almost, it was slipping to the back. And I'm like, what if he actually takes that off on here? And she could have, listen,
The wig
you
didn't
could
even
have
want to be
invested
there. The
in a
wig
good
was trying to
wig.
escape, Carrie. That's
She
what it
could
was
have
trying.
gotten a
It was
sew
trying to
in.
make a. It was beating the retreat.
Just imagine what he thinks when he sees her with the wig off. Wow.
What am I doing? Why am I here? Well, if that wig come, if Tracy, I picture Tracy snoring like some type of a bull moose, and
Me too.
I
Oh
can,
Lord.
I could see her snoring, and the wig just that fell off her head, and her laying up there with some little plaits like from the color purple or something, sitting up there like Celie. I couldn't,
You
I,
know
mm-mm.
what? I think that at some point, give it a month or two, if they should fall out. I think Rob is gonna have pics of her sleeping or video clips of her sprawled out in bed snoring with her wig off or something. I think he is crazy enough to do that to make sure he has some type of receipts to do some type of expose when and if they should break up. I think that'll happen. I'm sorry. I think it will happen. Cause I don't know, the most comfortable she can be with him is when they're asleep. Because
I think
she
so.
always looks nervous around him or anxious because she never knows what's gonna happen. She has to be careful what she says, how she says it,
Mm-hmm.
not to get him all riled up or upset and stuff. No, babe, it's
It's
because
in her
this and that,
eyes.
babe. Yeah, you can tell. She I don't like the girl, or I should say I don't like certain types of things she does. But at the same time, I'm really hoping she protects herself or be careful out there. That's all I'm saying. I'm not wishing bad for her, but If she stays with that guy, there's nothing good coming out of it. I am sorry. I'm not going to be a part of the crew that, oh, they're in love, they're happy, they're this. That is not happiness. I am not seeing happiness. There's no happiness there. That's some crazy toxic stuff happening there. I don't
I
care what
agree.
nobody says.
I think we're forgetting that she's 52 and not 16. All of the red flags were there
That's what I said earlier.
before you even flew out to California. So, I mean, if you choose to ignore that,
But for her to say he was a sweet, she's like, Rob's a sweetheart, and I was like, he's a what? Girl, if you're delusional, not the same person that will say anything about a child and talk about just he says some of the most just gutter bucket, just ratchet stuff, and you're talking about he's a sweetheart. He's just like he's a push. He's so sweet. He just and this is the same person pushing your head into his crotch. What the? He's
Right.
sweet.
Right.
Tracy, if you would allow him to put your legs on his shoulder, he'll do it on cam, girl. Now stop it.
Had it been anybody else in the sector that did that, she would be over there on her channel talking down on them. Oh, what kind of guy is that you're dating? Look at look at him. He's putting your head at his groin area. That's what is that your man? Is that what but she's doing it. Had it been anybody else on here, that woman will be talking down on them. What we saw today is the lowest of the low. She has no standards. And if that is her prize, we are fucked. Well, not we are. She is fucked out here. Is that the caliber? Is that the type of man she sees herself with? Is that the type of guy? I am
Oh my.
sorry. I wonder if she sat and watched that to herself and how she feels. Give her some time. I'm wondering, like, really, how does she feel? Well, you know what? I can't expect nothing better. I'm sorry. Never mind. It's okay.
Y'all, it's just like watching Alice in Wonderland or just some type of a Farscape, Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt. Just it's so many different little 80s B movies that Tracy is just it's just you don't know what to make of it because it's just a calamity. It's a train wreck, and the train ran off the track a while back, and we're still watching it go down the cliff. Mm-mm.
any theories as to why her alliances are not coming live and discussing?
Well, it's a train wreck, and everybody here for the train wreck. How about that? We all watching the train wreck. Okay, we all watching it. Okay, and we getting our kick here and we getting our laugh on because she have docs, she have drove children, she have talked about putting kids on porn sites. She have done so much, even called police on herself. So we're all left at the train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
But would that explain why her two besties, one in Florida and the other one in the Shy, haven't been coming live much?
I think they want to keep the alliance as precarious as it may be. They don't want to, feed into anything. And I think that if they weren't cool, they would be dragging the hell out of Tracy. Because this right here, let them fall out, and they are going to let Tracy have it.
Oh, we
Yeah.
know that's coming up. It's inevitable. It's imminent. It is gonna happen. The only thing is, when is it gonna happen? No, I'm not subscribed to the other people you mentioned in the alliance, but I'm sure I'll hear about it. I don't watch them. I don't care for them, so I don't really like watch them. I don't watch people I don't I'm not interested in or I don't like. But I'm positive that they're just waiting on the right thing. They're just waiting on the right moment to talk about it. And they know it's a hot mess. You think they don't know? They know it's a hot mess. And they're just busy keeping stuff. They are busy taking notes, taking clips, and
Mm-hmm.
doing what they need to do so that when that day comes, they'll be using that against her.
Well, you know
It's
when
gonna
Mad Day
happen.
when Mad Day come, folks gonna start showing text messages, emails, all that shit. And
It's
he's keeping notes too. He is keeping notes. So as soon as she get back on the plane to Texas, he gonna be when Mad Day come and they fall out, he gonna tell everything too.
because he's very much Rob is one of those guys, he's very self-absorbed. He instead notice when he talk, he doesn't say, "Look at my beautiful baby, look at my queen, look at her." He doesn't say, at least I've never heard him say that with her in this moment that they're in. He hasn't said anything about her looks. He's just groping, grabbing her cheek to, tatas, and it's like, I have available coochie here. No one that knows me would have given it to me. But I met this desperate person on YouTube that wants some peen, and I think when he had his little sheer panties on with the hearts, that she saw the Carrie, those little panties,
About that pig.
those little sheer panties with the hearts on it,
Nasty.
that you could kind of see. You
Oh
can
my
kind of
god,
see
that was
his
so
junk.
gross.
I think she was like, "Oh, it looks." Listen, I don't
Yeah.
care what kind of piece you have. It's connected to that. It could
Mhm.
have gold sprinkles on it. Look what it's connected to.
You're so right. I am dying. Sophia
She
is
wanted
cracking
some. She
up.
wanted some of that wee. She wanted some wee wee, and she saw that wee wee, and she
She
was
saw
like,
it. She was lusting.
she
She
was
was always
lusting. She
laughing
like,
like a schoolgirl when she just started talking to him, and you could tell. You could tell that she was all over him. You could tell. And she saw that little musty dick in that drawers that he had on. That was so nasty, but that's her guy. She saw it and she said, "I had to have this. I have to have this." No, she won her
ugh.
prize. That's her prize. It's just
I think you need to
nasty.
return that to Walmart, girl, because that's not.
Mm-mm.
I don't want it. I listen. It's connected to something that, hell, an animal can have a big piece. You don't want to sleep with the animal, so
Right.
you're looking. This is what is connected. And then I want to ask Rob Rag, have you had a C-section? Because when you pulled your shirt up, it looked like you've had a C-section done. Because
Oh,
baby, that you ain't had no kids, and I was like, what the hell? Girl,
I.
you have a male
Where
fupa.
is this
And
meat
let me tell
from?
you something. I like thickness. I've dated big guys. Listen, all of that is okay, but you pulling your shirt up, and I'm just thinking about when they're rolling around and it's all that's going on. It's just it's a lot to process. Mm-mm.
Yeah. They have no standard. Well, she has none. Whatever respect anybody ever had for her on here, it's done. It is done.
That's the
I am
prize.
sorry.
This is what you're, Tracy. This is the standard. This is what you set your sights on. This is the prize. And it's just something he gets me. No, y'all both some crazy MFers. And that's why y'all connected, because y'all both elevators you're not the sharpest tools in the shed. Your elevators, neither one of your elevators go to the top floor. Y'all both crazy as hell. Nobody else wants you, and y'all need to stick together. Go to an island somewhere. Just go away. Go away,
Not
far
my
away.
island though. Don't go to mine. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Don't go. Listen, go to Alcatraz somewhere. I mean, because that's where probably y'all gonna end up anyway, someplace like that. But just it's crazy that. And Rob talks about he like these bad bees, and he like these types of females. Misunderstood is the type of female that Rob is really attracted to.
Yes,
That
that's true. Did you see how he was talking to her
uh-huh.
on his
Yeah.
line? Line? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he liked her. He liked that. He liked that light skinned sister. He liked that. That's what he attracted to. I seen that automatically. And then what I'm
You
saying, you can't trust your man around misunderstood because she'll do anything, anything.
misunderstood. Y'all, and let me tell you something. I'm reformed now. But y'all surprising. Y'all look at me and see how angelic I look. I used to be kind of hoish. And the thing was, this is like when I was about 12 or 13, of course. But I think that what we're observing is like someone that hadn't been laid in a long time. And just the first thing that came up, she was gonna snap it up at all costs. I gotta get baby. I gotta get some of this. I don't know when I'm gonna have a chance to get some more. Is it that dry in San Antonio? I know it's some desert land there, Tracy, but is it really that dry? I mean, you can't find anyone in San Antonio. You had to rob Rack, Tracy. Rob Rack.
There's this lady who came on Love After Lockup. Her name is also Tracy. Not Tracy, but Tracy. I don't know if you remember her. She was with that crazy guy. Do you remember her? I don't
I,
remember what season she was a part of.
and you know what? I hadn't watched Love After Lockup. I recently started watching with Derek and Monique. But yeah, the show that I watched that Tracy also makes me think about is 90 Day Fiance. And it's like when you see these people that are clearly with someone because they're American or they feel that Americans have
Yeah.
money, or and
Mhm.
you could tell it's a mix match, it's a mismatch
Mhm.
because Rob Tracy is not the kind of woman that Rob has talked about. Rob likes a certain type of woman. Tracy, he always talks about women with big booties. And we know Tracy's booty is like an ironing board, like someone
Flat.
ironed it. It's flat.
She has all back. There's no booty there. All back. Her back extends all the way
It's
down.
it. That's it.
That's
Just
it. Mhm.
it's no discernible place where the booty begins. It's just here it is. Just get it. It's a hole right here. If you want it, you can have. I mean, it's just like, girl,
Talking about people finding man online, and she did the
But
same thing.
here's the thing, going forward, I don't think anyone can have conversations anymore or try to embarrass other people for what they do, their indiscretions on YouTube, because you see what you're doing, right? So
hmm
you can't say anything about Rico or anyone else, frankly.
and because in those
But they
people that
will.
co-sign
But
him,
they will. But they will. They will.
Yeah, you're right. Um,
they will. Yeah,
but they shouldn't, considering their own history. They should not. You can't judge. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put Rico's name out there like that. And I hope he knows I'm not talking about him in a derogatory way.
Rico understands.
Um,
Rico
I hope
understands.
so, because,
I did the same thing one day. I was over here saying, "How the hell are you?" And when at first when she started being friends with MU, I was on here saying, "How do you talk so bad about people who abuse different substances, and you're a whole friend with a junkie over there? You talk so bad
okay.
about Rico all the time. Rico was
hmm
in my clouds. He dropped down in here and said and agreed." He bashed her she bashed him so many times, but she now ended up being with somebody. All those years, all those months of her dragging Rico. Look at who she's with now.
I
Does
said
he
that,
act? He
Karen.
is a whole drunk. He is a drunk, and I think he has to keep liquoring himself up so he could deal with her. Also, I'm sorry. I am sorry. He was a drunk before, and he's still one. And that's who you chose. That's your standard. That's your standard, girl. Okay, keep up the good work. That's your standard. Okay. All right.
It's the it's just a classic case of you got to be careful of you passing judgment on people. You judge people. You one of those. Tracy was one of those people talking about everyone's husband, how
Mm-hmm.
people look, how people are unattractive, and
Right
she
here.
still was talking like this after she had those camera slips. You were talking about people looks, Tracy, after we saw you look like a gargoyle. And your camera slip, you look like something that parents would tell their children that's going to get them if they be bad.
So you
That's
moved
the
from a
monster under the bed.
pelican. So we're
That's the
not at a
monster under
pelican,
your
we're at a,
bed.
a gargoyle now. We moved from a pelican to a gargoyle. I am done with Revel. I
Y'all
am
be bad.
done.
Tracy gonna get y'all. Y'all better be good. Tracy gonna get y'all tonight. Now y'all act up and she gonna be under your bed waiting. You say her name 3 times, Tracy comes. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Right, lovely love. Lovely love is in the chat. Lovely love says how she talked about her husband and stuff. But look at what she's doing. Look at that. Isn't Rob younger than I don't know how old Rob
Rob
is.
is
I know he's in his
45.
40s.
Rob is 45 years
Right,
old.
there we go. So she's about 7 or 8 years older than him, right? And she was there talking about lovely love and her young guy that she's married to. At least
Mentally,
he's
Tracy's
married
12.
or younger.
Yeah, she's 12. Tracy is 12. She's 12. She hasn't had a boyfriend yet. She's discovering boys, and she doesn't know, what to do. And oh, he's my boyfriend, and oh, look at him. Isn't he so handsome? Again, he's not saying anything about her looks. Notice, listen, y'all, does Rob, and now Rob, don't start saying she's beautiful now because I'm saying this. You never said, look at my baby, she fine. I've dated people all the time that look at me and be like, oh, my baby fine, or look at you, oh, you got it going. Or I'll
Right.
say that to them. I never
Right.
heard him say that because, a piece of tail, you usually don't say that. You get what you get. You get your rocks
Yeah.
off and you keep it moving.
But Rebel Son, you've dated people who are cultured and sophisticated and civilized.
I have, even though
And you
sometimes
have
I put out on the
standards.
first date. But the thing is, I've had my missteps,
We
Kenna.
all
Am I
do.
saying it right, Kenna?
Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
Um,
We all do. It's the judgments for me, right? Again, I just don't think that you can, going forward, drag people for their homes or hair or their behavior online when this is
When you're
what,
doing the same thing, this is
yeah,
hypocrisy at its finest. This is hypocrisy at its finest. You're doing the same thing, and then you've been dragging other folks, and then this one thing. You talk about Rico having a substance problem, but Rob got a substance problem. MU got a substance problem, and I don't give a damn what she says. She can sober my ass. She had a substance problem, and their behavior is a substance problem. How about that?
the hypocrisy. The thing is, you judge others, but you were judging people, Tracy, when you're the person that have walked in those same steps. You're walking in those steps now because you had no right to judge those people. When now we're seeing that you're one of those people that you were judging. You're worse than one of those people. That'd be like me calling somebody a H, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, you did that? Oh, you so hoish." And can I say that word? Owish? Can I say owish? Lowish, but lowish. Uh, you lowish. That'd be like me. Hell, I didn't cheated on somebody because he brought me a Mr. Pibb instead of a Dr. Pepper, and I slept with one of his friends. I'm not proud of it, but I did it. Don't bring me the feet. Don't bring me that store name brand bread. And I told you to bring me Mrs. Bear's. And I'm
Lovely.
gonna admit it. I had whole ways. I'm telling y'all this. I had some hoish ways. So Tracy, we both got those ways, but I'm reformed now, and I've been celibate going on 2.5 weeks.
Oh, not weeks.
Yeah, it's been 2.5 weeks, and y'all just pray for me that I keep it up
How long are you planning to keep it? How long do you want
until the
to
weekend. This
Oh,
weekend,
oh, 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 okay. Let me go back
it'll
on
be over
mute.
at about 12 o'clock tonight.
Lovely love say they could pass for brothers and sister. Well, they both have the
Oh
same their
God.
mouth their mouths it has a similar shape. Not
Yeah, if
mine,
they
but
were
not
brother
yours
and
for
sisters in
real.
the Ozarks somewhere.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
but
oh, oh.
yeah, it's like a wrong turn, wrong turn. The Hills Have Eyes. I mean, just any of those movies like that would, mm.
Hey, Cassie.
Hey,
Listen,
Cassie.
you're so right, lovely love. He is taping her when she's sleeping. We're gonna see some
How
things.
scary is
We're gonna
that?
see. She better not have no clothes on the ground. She better not, cause he's gonna take pics of those. There, he is doing all of this. He is gathering stuff. Trust and believe. If those
He
two
is gathering
ever fall
intel.
out,
He's gathering intel on her.
sure
So when
is.
they fall out, he'll be able to drag her and say what the hell he want to say.
He gathering intel while he getting some tail. Just, I
Yep.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
That's the truth. And she doesn't see that, and I don't care when somebody grab you by your hair. Let me tell you something. It's one thing that a man know that my hair is a weave or a wig, and he already know I don't like that shit, and he grab it like that. He would have been on out the door, and I never see you again.
Because he was treating her like a little thought. He
Yeah.
treated Tracy like a thought. You
Yes.
grabbing her hair. It's
Yeah.
like you grabbing her breast, and it's like
Mhm.
it was just like a drunk
It was
man that
like a sexual. It was sexual assault online. I'm just telling you. That's how I looked at it. And I didn't understand how you can look at it that way because I'm like, oh no, you kept when the woman said stop, stop, and you didn't keep on doing it. It's like, what are you capable of? You capable of more than one thing.
that's all he want. And she bragging about for
Mhm.
him to be talking about it didn't fit and all of it. It's like, are you like leaving her with no dignity? You don't
And then-
leave her. She is Tracy. After this, baby, you're gonna be the gift that keeps on giving. Because baby, we'll be reading you all into the end of 2023, girl.
Yes,
Because
yes.
after this, we go any
Basically,
opportunity. And you know I'm gonna do parodies. I'm gonna do some parodies,
yeah,
Tracy.
it's about time, Rebel. Go, babe, go back and do that. Okay, we love that. Okay, but
Uh,
basically, she has no self dignity for herself because the first time he ever did that to me, he'll be out the damn door.
yes.
But he said all of this. He was very transparent before she got on the plane with what she could expect when she got there. So, I hate to
And
keep.
how he's talking, he's like, whatever it'll be. It's like he's not talking as if it's a longevity thing. It's like a temporary distraction. Right now, it's a temporary thing. I think he's trying to get his numbers up for his on his channel. He's trying to get his number up because Tracy is the bigger YouTuber. Tracy has more, she gets more attention than he does. I think he's riding her coattails. And for that, he's sacrificing by sleeping with her.
Mhm.
Good God. All I could think, I, I didn't know it was just me thinking of like some type of a Muppet or a Jim Henson creation. When I looked at that, I was
Don't
thinking
do
about
the Muppets like that.
The Muppets Take Manhattan, or the
Oh,
Muppets Go to Space, or something. It was just like, I don't know what I was looking at. I didn't know if he was kissing her or he was like a bird regurgitating food into the chicks' mouths, like a
okay.
penguin or something. I didn't know what I was looking at. And I almost damn near drove off the highway because I was trying to go slow and somebody behind me blowing their damn horn. I was like, what the hell? Am I looking at what I think I'm looking at? What? He is opening his mouth, engulfing her mouth. It wasn't like a gentle peck or, like sometimes it was like he was gorging himself on her. Like it was,
I
ugh.
think there was food in the teeth.
Yeah. I think he was spitting some sardines back into his chicks' mouths. But it was just, ugh. What the hell are we? Is this what we've come to? Tracy, is this what all the noise you talk, Tracy? I would think a guy would have you at a restaurant and you're having, some a fine dinner and you're having wine. Meanwhile, you're sitting up eating some Vienna sausage and some chips and a damn Airbnb girl. Mm-mm.
Well, Andrea, I know California is expensive. Southern
Yeah, it's expensive.
So
I
I'm
mean,
imagining what an Airbnb might cost for a week out there.
I thought he lived in the Bay Area, so I was surprised when she said she was in Sacramento.
Oh God.
Right, right.
Mhm. Yeah, because I thought he lived in the pool house in the Bay Area, so I was surprised when they said he was in Sacramento.
Yeah. I'm just thinking that maybe a Airbnb.
I mean, but the thing is, you can still go to nice restaurants here. We go to nice restaurants here all the time.
Right.
But the weather was being bad last couple weeks here. It was raining, storming, heat, trees knocked down, everything.
Right. But it takes money to do all of that.
Yes, it does take money to do all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
This ain't Texas, okay? We in California. That's high out here, and let's keep it 100. Rent is like what 3,000 to 18. Yeah, rent is high out here. This ain't Texas. This
Yeah.
is California. And when you come here, you should know you need to bring some money because this shit is high out here.
Right.
y'all, I'm stepping out with some friends tonight after seeing this whole debacle with Tracy and Rob. I'm gonna have to have some drinks tonight, and
Thank you.
you know, I just
So you can break your
yeah, I think because that's the thing, y'all, and I commend anyone that's been celibate for a while because it's a life-changing experience. It's a life changing, and it alters your body. You're very temperamental. I mean, I ride down streets with potholes and stuff so I can get off. I mean, just I
after
Go
so
two and
on
a
my
with
half
alignment
with
on
your
my
weeks.
car
bad
is all
self.
screwed up, but I've been satisfied. How about
He
that?
just went 2.5 weeks. So I
Two and
don't
a half
know.
weeks, Carrie. Two
That's
and a
not a
half
long
weeks,
time. That's not a long time.
Carrie. Two
Try
and a half
try being
weeks. That's a
celibate for a year or
lifetime.
two.
That's the lifespan of a gnat. I mean,
Oh my.
listen. I have to, Carrie. But Carrie, I've enjoyed it over here. I'm gonna have to come and hang out with you more, Carrie. Listen,
You're welcome to. You're
it
welcome to.
was
I
nice
enjoyed you
meeting
clicking
you.
the link.
It
That
was
was
nice
really.
meeting you, Kenna. Carrie, we got to do this again.
Likewise.
Always
Yeah,
fun,
you're
just
welcome.
Andrea.
Rebel, my birthday's next Saturday, Rebel. I'll be 48.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to send you a ping pic or something? What's up?
Oh,
You can always give me a cash. You can always give that to a cash. Buy me a Drake, okay?
Bye, y'all. Bye.
Bye,
Bye. Enjoy your night out, Rebel. Thank you
bye,
for
bye,
coming up.
Rebel.
I appreciate it. Lord have mercy. He did 2 weeks. He only did 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. That was a really good comment. I enjoy Rebel's commentary. I am sorry. The truth is the truth. And he's hilarious too. So now I got two things in my mind because of him. It's the pelican and the gargoyle. That's what I'm left with though. And he really did despite everything you heard, he also dropped some gems that he speaks to his family members, his nieces, his cousins, whoever. And he tells them not to have men speak to them a certain type of way. Don't be having them calling you out your names and stuff. So he's letting these children know from early on to be respectful, to find people, to associate yourself with people or friends who are respectful to you. You see what I'm saying? So he really did, give a few gems amidst all of this that we heard. We got some laughs too, but I'm still thinking about the gargoyle and the and the what's the other bird, the pelican and stuff. But that was fun. It's her first time getting out. It's her first time getting out and getting some peeing in about 2.5, 3 years. Let's not act like we don't see that. I am sorry, not sorry, but that's what I think. And you let me know, guys. You let me know if she started to act differently. Because getting dick can change your world. You get your world rock, and you may not be so angry on here anymore like you were before. You may think twice about doxing people because now you have a love interest. Now you have somebody to talk to on the phone at night. You're not going to be on YouTube as much as you were before, because now she's going to be using her time and her energy towards this new, whatever it's called. I don't know if they're just having fun. I don't know what it is. But she'll probably change a little bit, you know.
I
She
don't
won't be
think so.
doxing people anymore for a little bit, I think. You
I
don't
don't
think
think
so?
so.
Well,
She's gonna
well,
keep the dick.
Carrie, I gotta go, Carrie, but thank you for letting me up. I
Thank
appreciate
you for
it.
coming up, just Andrea. I appreciate you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Okay, and you got see you later. Can
And
take care
happy
too.
birthday when it comes.
Yeah, it's next Saturday. I'll be 48. Thank y'all so
Ow.
much.
Happy birthday.
All
Um,
right,
talk
girl.
y'all later. Bye
Bye.
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 Lovely Love says we got gorgeous women down here, and good looking men, gorgeous men in San Antonio. So, if she goes out enough, probably she would. But she remember now she's been at her home, her apartment, just locked up. She doesn't go out much. She can order food online, you know. Where is she going? Does she go grocery shopping? Does she cook? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She doesn't go out a lot from what I see, or or saw, I should say. So she found somebody online. So I guess this is her idea of a good man. That's her standard. I don't know
And
nobody.
finding someone online is not, um, a lot of people do it. It works out wonderfully, and for some, and for others, it does not. But I don't know. I think if you're just coming online every day when you could be enjoying each other and sightseeing and doing a whole lot of things, that kind of defeats the purpose to me. And
Right.
you're surrounding yourself, or you have surrounded yourself with the wrong people, quite frankly. So, from that standpoint, I don't see a change. I think people show you who they are here, and that's who they are. I, there are a lot of
I.
people who say that they are happy
Mhm.
offline and they have pain and whatever else they want, but they're so incredibly miserable and nasty
Bitter.
here. So
Bitter.
I don't think people are very bitter. So, and I don't know why you would come online to announce how happy you are to a bunch of strangers who don't care. But a lot of people do that, and I'm not accusing Tracy of doing that, but I'm just saying a lot of people do that. This is not the place to prove you're happy and so forth. If you're happy, then you're offline living your life.
Right. And it also should come naturally. If you
I
are
agree.
happy, it should just be showing in your day-to-day life. You know? You don't have to come on here and prove to people who you've never met that, oh my God, I'm happy. This is what I'm doing. This is my life. They couldn't wait, and you could tell they were a little bit nervous while being, well, at least one of them was nervous in the way they were acting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That did not spell confidence to me. I am sorry. That was, did you see confidence? Well, I don't know if you, well, I didn't see
Um,
confidence.
no, I didn't,
Mm-mm.
but I
The
got
body
to
language
think
said something
about
different.
getting on a plane at all and flying across country, um, you know, for this. That's not something I personally would do. Um, but
Um,
to each her own in that regard. I'm
yeah.
not judging. I'm just saying you have to be so very careful. Just
I,
reading so much online, you know.
I just read something the other day. I'm trying to remember if the lady was a teacher. She met someone online. And
Mhm.
that guy, after their first date, he actually took her life. Took her life clean, clean. And this is recently. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's going to do it. I'm just saying this to say this for everybody. Be careful of the people who you meet online.
Yeah.
Not only that, make sure it is somebody you trust. Make sure you do your background checks. Make sure you do what you need to do to make sure you're safe. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? Learn about more about people before you rush into trying to meet them. Because I don't think she's been with this guy long enough. How long has she been introduced to this guy to the point enough that the first time you've ever met them, the very first time you met them, you're going to go having sex with them? And then come on here and tell people what you did. Come on. Then you're going to come on here and give details. You both had sex with each other. Keep that between you two. Don't come on here telling me or telling others what you did and what couldn't go in or could go in or whatever. And I also want to know, where are those people who were just upset last week or last 2 weeks ago, who were just upset about how badly he was talking about her and how he was acting online, and they were so upset they did lives, they were talking about it. Where are those same set of people who were concerned for her? Where are they now? Are they the ones who are now saying, oh my God, they're so happy, they're in love? Come on with the flip flopping. Come on. Flip floppers, you're flip flopping. You were just upset not too long ago. You were just upset not too long ago talking about how this man is not good for you. Now, Tracy, you better look out because so and so. You know what I'm saying? And then now they're together and all of this craziness is happening. What, you don't have nothing to say anymore? What's going on?
I think probably two things. There are some people who express their concern, and when they were ignored, they just step back. And others who claim to be concerned, but they're all for the circus that they're seeing now.
It's a whole shit show,
It
and I'm
is.
here for it. Okay, we got Lovely Love in the back. Hey,
Yeah.
Lovely Love.
Hey, boo. Look,
What's
I
going
couldn't even
on?
take a shower, girl, but I had to come up here. Look and listen. Girl, this is a whole train wreck. I already know. But she talked about me for years. Oh, lovely, you a drunk. You this. Your boyfriend is this, that, and the other. Well, not my boyfriend, well, my husband. But she talked about him. But she was mainly on me. And what's she going through now? I'm like, girl, my husband tell me I'm beautiful every morning. I've been with my husband over what, 15 years? And you mean to tell me you meet a man on the internet, I love you, and this and all that? I'm like, girl, what part did I miss? Please tell me before I get down.
What is it? What is the reason? What made her, always have something bad to say about you, Lovely Love? What is it? What do you think is the reason
Because
for it?
me and Tracy came on the scene at the same time. I think it was like 5 years ago or something. And nobody liked Tracy, and I used to just mess with her. I didn't really have it in for her like that, but it's just what it was. And she said I was a drunk, and I'm like, girl, I drink on the weekend. I get fucked up on the weekend, but that don't mean I drink every day and my life go that way. But now that I'm seeing her, actually, because this out of her character for real, I ain't gonna even lie. This out of her character, I'm like, girl, I don't know how she gonna come back from this because mm,
She,
it's too
there's
much.
no coming back. There's no coming back, and she should stop talking back. After this, she can't talk bad about nobody else because that's the
Exactly.
lowest of the low.
Okay,
That's
Carrie,
the
you was there.
lowest.
You was there, Carrie. Remember, she'd be like, I would never date anyone that I'm trying to sound like her, y'all. She was like, I ain't never date anyone that drink that much and be belligerent and that. Remember all that?
Oh
What's she
yeah.
doing now, Carrie?
E-
What's she doing?
Everything she spoke against is the thing she's doing right
Exactly.
now.
Exactly.
And she
She
talk
think
about you
everybody.
always coming on and being on camera, how you're half naked and how you do this and do that. She used to talk about you doing that. Now look
I
at
know.
her on here with the man feeling her boobies up. And I think I saw her in a little skirt and stuff, talking about she didn't have drawers on and stuff, and the guy was there pretending to be eating her out and whatever. Look at what she is doing now. But she
Exactly.
had something to say about you, talking about how
Exactly.
you always, being over sexualized and stuff.
Well, you
Look
know
at
what?
that.
I do get on YouTube and act a fool. But guess what? My husband would never. Really? Y'all can say everything y'all want to say about Lovely Love, but you ain't never seen my husband get up on here and act a fool. And guess what? Wait a minute, because this is my application. But you got a nigga that's acting a fool. You look like a fool. I'm just saying. Like, come on. What part did I miss? Did I miss the part? I'm
You
just
didn't miss
saying.
anything. You didn't miss a damn thing. It's just her
Exactly.
time, and people are they're gonna roast the crap out of her.
Man, they gonna
That's what
tear
they're
her up.
gonna do.
And
Give
I
her
don't
some
even
more
know how to
time.
roast. I don't even know how to roast, but they're gonna tear her up. They're gonna tear her up real bad. That's why I said I don't know how she's gonna come back from this. And I hope Rob take that wig off her goddamn on head on live, and he gonna be like, "Oops, I was drunk. It was."
He'll probably do it. He seems like the type of person. He'll do that. He'll do it,
Right?
and I'm
He
like,
go.
"Oh, babe, I didn't mean to do it." He'll say it's an accident or something. He'll do it.
But wait a minute, he
He will
gonna wait till it
definitely
get
do
close
that.
to time to her to go home. He ain't gonna do it right now. He gonna wait till it close to get time for her to go
No,
home.
you're right. He may do it. He may do it at the last day. He may do it on the last day. You never know. With him, you just never know what he's gonna do. You
But what
never know.
you talking about? Everybody else, husband or man or whatever. Um, look what your man doing. I'm like, girl, you on YouTube. You found an internet love. I mean, it can happen, but not like this. No.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you trying to be like misunderstood? Because remember, she went and met a nigga. Where was
Right.
he at? In Atlanta.
Mhm.
And I'm like, is she trying to be like her or what? I don't get it. And then
She
misunderstood.
influenced. She influenced her.
I don't know, but misunderstood was like, when I looked at her video, I was like, girl, misunderstood and Rob is in it together. And I believe that because Tracy go to sleep. He trying to get Tracy drunk so she can go to sleep and pass out. You know how that is. He can
Oh
take
yeah.
all kind of pictures of her raggedy ass. You get
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? You
I
got to
have
be
a feeling
careful.
we're gonna see pics of that wig sometime. We're gonna see it. It's
Girl,
gonna
we gonna see
happen.
picture of the goddamn back, the pussy, we gonna see all them pictures.
The
I
pictures of
promise you.
her fall asleep and stuff. We're
Yeah,
gonna see it.
because once you sleep, you sleep. You know what I mean? And she being comfortable and he gonna make her feel comfortable because he a ghetto ass nigga. I know a ghetto girl. I've been around too many years and I cannot believe that Tracy falling for this bullshit. But I think she is. Mm.
She's desperate, lovely love. She's desperate. She desperately wants to find love. And she found it.
Well,
She found it on here.
the spider came out her pussy web and bit her on the arm while she talked about my not on my goddamn eye, bitch. It don't look like that.
I saw somebody talking about it today. They showed something on her arm. There's like this big black
No, look at
mark.
my community wall. I post that
It was
shit.
you.
She,
Oh, it was you.
yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
she
Let me go
talked
look
about
again.
when I was on camera, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this shit is on my eye. And she talked about it like a don't know what. But what the fuck? While you was talking about me, you got a stale ass goddamn wound. I don't know what the fuck that is. I really don't.
Oh, I'm seeing it. It was you. There we go. It was
Yeah,
lovely
but
love.
she got this shit on her fucking arm while she talking about my eye, and this shit still look alive. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm going to the doctor. They think what it is, but you know, that's another episode. But bitch, you got a dried up goddamn wound that look like you've been dealing with it for goddamn months. Not a week,
Yeah.
not a day. Months.
People who are going through stuff, they what makes them think they can talk about bad about other people? So you
I
have
don't
that thing
know.
above your eye, and she has something dealing with on her arm. But why is she talking
Exactly.
about
And
you though?
she talked about me like a goddamn dog. That's herpes on her motherfucking eye. Bitch, how you get herpes on your eye? I don't know, but
Oh,
it's
she
not
said
herpes,
that.
y'all. It's they think it's a cyst. You get what I'm
Okay,
saying?
and it can be
And that's all it
removed.
is. Bitch, what's on your goddamn arm, bitch? Because I showed it. A dried up ass goddamn wound that's hard to fucking heal. That's what it looked like. Because, bitch, if they do cut my shit out, my shit gonna heal up better than your motherfucking arm.
You're
Hmm.
right.
That's
Lovely.
where she
You
fucked
can
up
do
at.
actual vlogging. You know when you're gonna get that removed. You know, like talk to your doctors before and stuff. You know,
Oh, no,
let
I
them
already
know.
talked to my doctors and I said I was gonna vlog it.
Right.
I don't know. Fuck with YouTube. Sometimes you be like, man, fuck them. I'm
And the
just
thing
saying.
is, you get an audience outside of the beef sector who watches it. You know,
Yeah,
once you
exactly.
title that right, it doesn't have to be from the beef sector, so they can watch your journey. You know, when you found out about it,
I
show it,
know,
and
but
then show
I asked my
getting it
husband,
removed.
I said, would you tape it? He don't like YouTube, period. He just don't. And I was
Yeah.
like, just vlog it for me. He was like, what? You really,
Yeah.
because I asked him, I really did. And he was like, no, I'm not doing that. Because he felt like our life is not supposed to be on YouTube, but I put it on here, you know.
I understand what he
That's
feels like, especially with being in this particular area of YouTube. I can see why he doesn't necessarily like YouTube,
yeah.
because he must have heard some of the things you watched and stuff.
Nah,
So I know he hears the
Brianna talked
craziness.
about my she talked about my babe hairline. Bitch,
Oh
please
Lord.
what? You know she did. And he was
A-
done.
And he
Cause
heard
we
it, and he
first
heard it too.
yeah, he heard it because him and his brother cussed her fat ass out. I'm just
Ooh,
saying. That was like what, maybe 2 years or
maybe a
so ago
year
or
or
three.
so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
And
can
he was like, I'm
understand what
done
he
with this
feels.
shit. 'Cause when he first came up on here, I used to cook and we'd just sit down and eat.
Yeah.
He was game for that. But when I got really bad in this sector, he was like, I ain't
Mhm.
got, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Nope.
So he's not as
'Cause they,
comfortable as before.
nope, I'm
Yeah, because I
comfortable.
remember when you were cooking and stuff, and he'll be on camera, tasting it and
Hmm.
whatever. But because of some of the toxic stuff that happened, I can see why he may not want to be. Because
Exactly. If
he
y'all would have
seems to be
seen,
more chill. He seems to be the chill one, and you're the crazy one, lovely love. He's
exactly,
the
I'm
chill
52
one.
and he 31. Bitch, I'm 14 years older than him. I should be
Don't
more
say
chill, right?
31. He's not 31. Your mouth
No,
slipped.
I ain't say 31. I said I'm 14 years older than him.
Okay.
He should
Okay.
be I should be more the chill than him.
Yeah.
And that's
I
why I'm
get it.
looking at a train wreck with Tracy and Rob. I'm like, girl, if my nigga acted like that, my nigga ain't even 45. He ain't even 40. And if
And
he
he's
act
more
like that, girl,
mature.
I would have never messed with him. I would have never.
He's way more
Mm-mm.
mature.
Girl,
I
he
could
more
never.
mature than I am. Shit.
I could never. He's the one always calming you down, lovely. I could never be with a guy like that ever, ever.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, he's super disrespectful,
Yeah.
and she's okay with it. She laughs at it. This
That
is the
ain't
bitch who
cool.
used to talk about me. Oh, and she's just there laughing. What are you doing now, bitch? What are you doing
Exactly.
now?
Exactly. She be over there in the mommy sector fucking with them goddamn ladies. But what is you doing, Tracy, now? Girl, bye.
They feel like celebrities on here because they are just loving this new attention. They're just loving the fact that they did this and there's content everywhere. People are talking about it and stuff. Don't think it's because they love you, girl. They are waiting for the train wreck. And today, Pizarro's live, I think Pizarro's live may have gotten way more views than her, because I saw
I was over there. I was
1.1K
over there.
in Pizarro's live today.
I was over
1.1.
there. Yep,
And
I
I'm
was
pretty
over
sure
there
they didn't
and
meet 1,000 with their
oh
shenanigans
Lord,
on
I
here.
said, well, goddamn. I said, oh, we gonna tear Tracy up today. And they was tearing her up. Um, we all was tearing her up actually. They do more than I do because I don't know how to drag and shit. I don't know how to do that. But
I was in and out of that live. I wasn't there for a long
I
time.
was too because I had to get girl, I had some shit going on today. But I still made it through it, but it was still funny as fuck. That look, listen, I don't want to say that, but like, it was funny. It was real funny because Tracy looked like a whole fucking weirdo. She's like, oh, he's such a weirdo. She's such a weirdo, bitch. You is the goddamn weirdo. What's wrong with you? And what she's doing is, I don't know if she's doing it for clicks and views, but if I need clicks and views to pay my goddamn rent, bitch, I might as well go get a goddamn job.
Right.
Huh? Who
Yeah,
does
if
that?
YouTube doesn't pay you enough, there's always an option to go, find somewhere you can have a
And
steady
YouTube do
income.
not pay us enough. They're gonna take out their percentage. They're gonna do this and that, and they're gonna give you what you supposed to get. You get what I'm saying? And I'm looking at her like, I don't know what her paycheck look like. Um, Here in San Antonio, I know the rent going every bit of 1,200 or at least 1,000. You get what I'm saying? So you got to get on YouTube to do that, bitch. You can make that in 2 weeks if just low budget ass job. 2 weeks you can make that. Why would you just keep being up on this motherfucker acting a goddamn what I'm seeing right now is stupid as hell. But guess
Hmm.
what? Tracy used to be like, I would never do that.
Oh
I would
yeah,
never. Yeah, but now you doing it. Well,
exactly.
Rebel Son, I was trying to catch Rebel Son up in here because he told it. He told it. It is what it is. Dumbass.
Well, YouTube is
Everything.
not meant to be a full-time gig anyway, quite honestly.
Exactly.
You
Unless you
need
got
health
like
insurance.
real numbers, Kenna. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right, right. But to get real numbers, you have to move out of the beef sector and mainstream YouTube.
Bingo.
Talk about
Bingo.
beauty or reality shows or something else, but
Yeah.
you're not going to make the money here. So there's no retirement plan, there's no health insurance, no dental plan, none of
No,
that.
exactly, ma'am. You exactly right, ma'am. I promise you, you is right. And
You
that's
are
why
so
I get
right.
on here. Yeah, I get on here and I act a donkey because Lovely Love will act a donkey. But I don't look for revenue. You
Right,
get what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah. Whatever comes,
And
comes.
she quit
Cause
her job. She came on here and said, I quit my job because I just love YouTube. Remember that?
wow.
Yeah.
She makes one bad decision after the next. There are
Mm,
some people, once you make good money, even if maybe at that time she may have been making good money because, she has her supporters. I understand it because I was a supporter at one point. I get it.
I,
Maybe
I
she
know.
was making some money at that time and she just thought, oh, this is good money. I'll just do this instead. And she quit her job. She wasn't thinking long term. She wasn't thinking about down the road what's going to happen. She was just living in the moment. She's the type of person who will make mistakes all the time to her detriment. She'll always get herself in problems. How are you going to quit your job at not knowing how much you're going to be able to make on here every month? Not knowing if what you make every
Mm,
month will cover your bills, not knowing if your channel is going to go tomorrow, not knowing if YouTube closes down right now, what are you going to do for money? Well, I
you
hear she's
said
going to do
that.
OnlyFans. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty
Well,
sure the
I
Junkie
would
Crew will help her
her.
out.
If I was her, I would. But you saying exactly what I said, and I'm like, you sitting up here talking about everybody else, and girl, there's no way I would not quit my goddamn on job. I don't give a fuck how good it is. And she was like, well, I got 401k. She a 401k lie. I called them motherfuckers. They was like, 401k what? They don't even have that shit. I'm like, what? Wait. I could be lying. I'm just talking about what a person told me. But
401k kicks in, I think, when you're 64, 65, and depending on how
but
much.
no, if you work at a job, you can take from your 401k.
Yeah, but you have the penalties if you do it before
Yeah, you
time.
got the penalties. You're right now.
Tax
You're right.
penalties, and they will get you. They
That is
definitely will get you on
sad.
that. But the thing with the 401k too is it hasn't been stable since the housing market burst. So
Mm,
people who I know somebody who had $100,000 and he withdrew for 10 years, and after 10 years, that was it. So now it's strictly Social Security, and you talk
yeah.
about a hard way to live strictly on Social Security. That is very, very difficult.
I'm on Social Security, even though they cut it, but I'm getting it back. But
Yeah.
yeah, I understand. I promise you, I understand. So she got he supposed to be a barber, and both of their shit fucked up. I'm just because I ain't never seen no barber, no hairstylist have a plastic wig on. I ain't never seen no nigga hair the way his hair look. To be girl, that's too much in heaven. I'm just saying,
Mm-mm.
how
That
she
is
gonna be?
crazy.
You know what? My auntie owned her own shop. You know how you graduate and you do hair, and then eventually you have your own shop. And then when she retired, she still was getting paid. You get what I'm saying? Because it was her shop. How
Mm-hmm.
Tracy? No. And then all you do is a swoop. Then this bitch came out with a. We should have known when she came out with the bang, gang, dang, gang, dang. We should have knew right then and there this bitch in trouble. For real. We should have knew. We should, well, not knew, but known. We should have known this bitch was in trouble when she came out with that damn bang. I said, bitch, that ain't baby hair, that's a bang.
That's her baby hair slash bang. Okay.
Right.
Baby
But we
hair
should have
slash
known
bang.
girl, we didn't even do that in the 90s. What the
I think she
girl?
felt proud of her hair. I think she felt really proud of that wig.
She
Kudos
brought
to her.
wait a minute, Carrie, you be trying to be nice. But wait a minute, I ain't gonna be nice. How the hell you gonna put a whole piece of hair and try to make a bang? I mean, uh, a damn baby hair,
Baby hair.
girl. I'm old as fuck. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm old as fuck, but I'm getting there. But I'm 52, bitch. I wish I would pastor some shit on my forehead. You gonna see my big ass forehead, and you gonna see my little hair swoop, cause it's my hair. You get what I'm saying? This bitch got a whole wig and a whole damn hair. I said, girl, bye. I am so sorry. But you know what? It was starting on right then and there, and we didn't notice it. We didn't. I know I didn't. I was like, oh, this bitch on some tripped out ass bullshit. And then when she went down here to meet this sorry motherfucker, bitch, how you gonna be 52 years old? I like my door open. I like a motherfucker to tell me how good I look, even though I look bad. You get he
Somebody
doing
who respects you.
exactly. But you got a man that's on live telling everybody your pussy stink. You look whack, bitch. He telling, oh my God. I don't want to feel sorry for this slut. She is a slut. Cause a whore would get paid. I'm just saying. Let me get my ass up over here. Carrie, you gonna get me in trouble like I always get in trouble. But that's the real life. A
Listen,
slut gonna be a slut, but a whore gonna get paid, bitch. At the end of the
even if
goddamn
she
day.
left her
Oh,
job,
she
even if she quit her job, right? Even if she left her job, she didn't even say, "Oh, I'm gonna just have my personal clients, and just do her private thing, so she could still be independent." She is wholly and solely relying on YouTube,
and that's sad.
wholly and solely.
That
You
is so
gotta be
sad.
mindful. You gotta think about your future. And
Carrie,
if you're
remember
gonna make money, it cannot be in the beef sector. The beef sector is fun and everything, and you're comfortable with people who you've been seeing for years and stuff. But this
and we
isn't the
talk
place
about
to
each
be if you
other,
want to
but
make
that's
like real
bullshit.
money, for real,
But
for real.
Carrie, you remember she was like, oh, that's an ex whore, ex stripper of where I was. Bitch, that was in my motherfucking 20s before I even thought about getting on YouTube, right? It wasn't no YouTube for me back then. But bitch, I was getting my motherfucking money. What the fuck is you getting? A drunk nigga pissing on you, shitting on you, and gonna snatch your motherfucking wig off, bitch. Karma is a motherfucker. When it comes to you, it's triple the goddamn times. Okay, thank you. I'm finna get up off here because I do need to take a shower though.
Okay,
But
lovely.
I
Well,
have
thank you
fun.
so
I
much
have
for
fun.
coming up. I appreciate you for coming up.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
appreciate you.
Have a good
Man,
night.
it was a good live. That was really good. I'm gonna wrap up at this point. Do you want to say anything
Yeah.
before I go, Kenna?
No, I just say to each her own here. That's grammatically incorrect, but that's what it is. The red flags were there. People, if you choose to ignore them, then you choose to ignore them. If your person was 16, I'd be very, very concerned. But 18 and over, then that's their responsibility, quite frankly. And sometimes we have to be mindful of the company we keep because they don't make the best advisors.
Amen. Amen. And you don't want to have a bunch of yes people around you who, even when they see you're doing wrong, they don't say it to you. That's not a good person or people to have around you. So I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for having me up. I hope you have a good night.
Yeah, same to you, Kenna. I appreciate you for coming up too. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
wrapping up because I'm getting sleepy.
I hear you. I think I'm coming down with flu.
Oh
Um,
no. How
oh
bad?
yeah, that's why some of the video was
Oh,
cringe worthy today,
oh,
and
made you sick,
Tommy's
right?
already upset, right? So no,
Mm,
I'll pass. Just listen to
mm-mm-mm.
commentary; that'll be fine. But you have a good night.
Yeah, same to you, Ken. And I hopefully you're not getting the flu. If you can, do a lemon shot. Buy a few lemons. Squeeze them, do a little shot like in the mornings, and maybe that will help.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
thanks a lot.
like the organic lemons though.
Okay, thanks for having me. Good
Yeah,
night.
thank you so much.
Okay.
Right. Guys, I appreciate everyone for coming. I just want to reiterate, guys. Please, please respect yourself as females. Not only as females, as males too. Respect yourself. Teach your children also from their young how they're supposed to be treated by males or how a female should treat them. Teach them self respect. You see what I'm saying? Teach them that much. Be respectful. Teach them how to find people with good standards, with good morals. You see what I'm saying? Let them understand that it's okay to be with respectful guys. You see what I'm saying? Make sure you encourage them to do these types of things because you don't want them to be in a position like what we saw here today on display or what you may have seen yesterday because I just saw most of it today. You don't want your children, you would never want to know that your mom is dating somebody who acts that way, that your sister is dating with somebody. Make sure you are with men who respects you, who actually listens to you, you know, pay their way. Also, pay what they need to if, tells you he loves you, if you get to that stage, doesn't talk down to you. People who you won't have to be ashamed to introduce to your family. Let's put it that way. You see what I'm saying? Find men who understands your needs, who can actually be like a companion to you. Somebody who treats you like a lady. Find women who treat you like a man. You see what I'm saying? Be mindful of the people you hang around with also, who see that you're doing stuff that will damage you or will hurt you, and they refuse to tell you because they don't want to get on your bad side. That too. You see what I'm saying? Because you really have some people on here. They see the mess. They see what is going on. They see for themselves that this person is not going down the right path, but they're so afraid of what others may think if they say it, or what the person themselves would say to them if they should say it. You see what I'm saying? So they're afraid to talk. I don't care. I may not talk about this anymore after today, after what I saw and whatever. I did tell you guys that sometimes I do my own content and stuff, and sometimes I do talk a little bit about what goes on in the beef sector, but it's not something that I talk about a lot. This may be it for me for right now, because like, what else is there to talk about? We've seen what happened. He's disrespectful. She's desperate. They're both desperate. They're both using each other. One is using her for content. One is using for numbers. One is seeking attention. One is looking at the subscription numbers going up. Everybody is using each other at this point. I cannot see real love or a real relationship there. It's their business. They're adults. They do whatever they want to do, but it's laughable at this point. It reeks of desperation. It that is not somebody who I would date if I have respect for myself. That's all I gotta say. And with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up. Thank you so much, Rebel Sun, for coming up. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Kenna, for coming up. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Just Andrea, for coming up. I appreciate you. And as well, thank you so much, Lovely Love, for clicking the link and coming up. Your contribution to tonight's discussion was really good, funny. You know, we had some good moments, some good keys, and of course, um a few gems were dropped, whether or not you want to believe it. I appreciate you all. For those who typed in the chat, thank you so much for typing in the chat. Shout out to all the people who hate me but still come up in my clouds and watch me. Shout out to you. It's still all love over here. Shout out to those who shared my live. Shout out to those who are watching on the replay. Shout out to those who support me in different ways, who are true supporters. You see what I'm saying? And not fake, not the fake ones. Shout out to you all. It's still all love. I may not like your attitude and stuff, but I don't go around hating people. I really don't. All right? So I'm hoping that those people who have issues with people who may speak differently from them understand that there's no way you talking about it will ever change them. I don't intend to change who I am to please anyone. So if you don't like it, you know what to do. Okay. Thank you much for the support. You still watch me though. Still, you still looking? You still watch me though. Even with your fake arse, your fake your fake love. You still watch me though. Okay. Anywho, bye to everyone. I appreciate the support. Please remember to hit the subscribe if you haven't yet done so, and also to click the thumbs up if you feel like. I appreciate the support of everybody who comes on here. You're free to type in the chat whenever you do, as long as you keep it respectful. That's it, and that's all. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. Bye.